Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm a minute late there. I was writing down the scores up that are on the board now. So, hey, welcome to Montreal Canadiens at the, no, got it wrong. We're at home. Calgary Flames at the Montreal Canadiens. Let me hang on. I'm just getting myself set up here. I want to turn the volume off of that so I can have the volume on a little bit for the game when it starts. All right. I'm here. I'm with you. So we got a big game tonight. Montreal's taking on the Flames. I think it's very interesting is David Rittich in nets. I didn't know this afternoon when I did the preview because Markstrom is the only one that had any games that I couldn't find any stats on Rittich. So I wasn't sure, but I had a feeling he might play, but wasn't sure. So I didn't put him. And turns out he is playing. I don't know if that's good or bad. If he's playing or he's not. Hopefully it's good for Montreal. And so that should be interesting. The Flames have lost 2 in a row to Toronto. They're going to be looking for a win tonight. So that's going to be interesting. And so everybody that's in the room right now that have guessed, I got your guesses. The only thing I'm going to say is, did everybody read the rule change? Because there's a rule change. And I don't know if everybody did, because the rule change is that we're no longer asking. Is there anybody in here with me? I keep doing that. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody in here with me. I'm changing the rule from first Habs goal scorer to first goal scorer of the game. Doesn't matter what team. So who do you think is going to score first of the game? Never mind picking whatever team. Okay, that's the one rule change. The other one is this. It's too expensive to send these things out. So anybody outside Quebec that wins, it's going to come COD. So you got to be prepared for that. I'll confirm that with you before I ship it. But that's the 2 rule changes. All right. So if anybody really wants to change their goal scorer that's already made a pick, please do that. That's fine. I'll do that for you in case you didn't read it. So remember that for the future. That's the rule change. You got to pick just who you think is going to score the first goal of the game. Doesn't matter what team anymore, okay? Yeah, it makes it a little bit harder because we've had 2 winners already. I'm afraid this game's – I can't afford to do that. I'm a small channel. When the channel gets bigger, it's not going to be a problem. I'll change back to the original way, but right now I have to do this. So I hope everybody understands. It's still going to be fun. So if you see who mine is, if you didn't watch the preview – I'm not proud of who I picked for the first goal scorer, but it's one of those gut things. It came to my head and I went, no. And it's just, so I took Matt Tkachuk, who I hate, but I have a feeling he might get the first goal. But I think Montreal will win 5-3. That's my guess. So, all right, let me get back to you guys so I don't fall behind here. Hey, Shamir. First of all, hey to everybody that's in there already. I'm not going to go individually. I got to start writing these down. I tried to do the slow mode. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I think they've changed how it's set up. I can't do slow mode. A little energy for the night. Awesome. Let's get to it. Jason LaRose. So remember, if anybody wants to change their pick for the goal scorer, go right ahead. I don't mind doing that. Because I think a lot of people didn't read it. No, Jason read it because he made sure I see that it's first of the game. Awesome. Jonathan Gauthier. This is well, first of all, it's a home opener. I figured there might be a little delay, so it might be a little later of a start because of the home opener. Even though there's no fans, I think they're still going to do something. So we should be okay to get everybody in. Morgan McNally. I think I better scroll because if I don't, I'm going to miss it. Okay. 5-2 Montreal. So anybody in the room, sorry, I will answer people's as I go through them, but I got to write this down, so it's a little bit boring at the beginning, but we have fun during the game, right? Philippe Old Man Saint Laurent. Hey, old man. Take it from Flames, starting back. Hey, Habs, take it from Flames. Habs will win 6-3 with Anderson. Got it. 6-3. Andy. I'm going to call him Andy. I think I'm going to start calling him Andy so it can make it. I got to come up with all short names for the Habs so I can make it easier on myself. Jonathan Gauthier is going to change Galley first goal. You got Galley first goal. Unless you're going to change to something else. You already have that. Michelle or Michael, Mike, you called yourself Mike Lemieux. I remember, of course I remember you from last August during the Habs playoff. I'm originally from Burlington, Vermont. Awesome. Currently live in Portland, Maine. Awesome. Yeah, I got your guess too. I got your guess. 6-2 with KK. That's what I got. Troy Evans, I need to. Don't worry, that'll happen. Tyson Diamond. Three-two Montreal. Tatar. Going to remind everybody. Rule change. You don't only have to pick the first Habs goal scorer. Strictly first goal scorer of the game, either team. So if anybody wants to change their pick, do so. NHL. What we got here? 4-3. Habs lose. 4-3 Flames. I think you are the first Calgary pick so far. And you got Tatar, though, for the first goal. Second page of guesses already. Press F. Hey, buddy. 7-3 with Lindholm. Also, only the third Calgary player guessed. David. I think I picked Habs 4-3. Petrie to score first. David, I do believe so. I know I got your guess. Yes, you do. Wonder if whoa, that went way too much. I wonder if Frolik would have stepped up against this former team tonight. Never know. Mike, I told you I used to live in Poughkeepsie. I remember working for IBM, and you said your family was from there. By the way, all you guys can call me Mario. Mario, hey Mario. Awesome. I remember. Did you ask me about that? I had it up there. The fan that was a clock. Wasn't that it? But I remember you from saying from Poughkeepsie. That's where I was born. So of course I'm going to remember that. So I'm going to try to remember. If I forget, just remind me to call you Mario. Rich J, what up, dog? Normal on a game day. I got your guess from earlier. Xavier, hey, buddy. Good to see you keep coming back. It's nice. 4-2 Habs to Foley. So I just want to remind, because I guess I'll have to do this a couple of times over the night and over the next few games. The rule change, you don't have to pick a Habs first goal scorer, just a full first goal scorer of the game. Shamir picked the Flames as well, and I picked. Oh, did you, Shamir? Did I not take yours? I might have not taken yours because I don't remember writing Shamir's. Shamir, good thing that you said that. Gonna have to give it to me again because I can't go that far back, and I think I forgot to write yours down. So I'm gonna take it again. And you had Calgary, okay? So I'll wait for it. Don't worry. I'll get it, but re-enter it. And I'll get it when I come across her. Roger Michaud. (6-2) with Lehkonen. 6-2 Montreal. Lecky, baby. Troy Evans, I got your pick. Yes, I did. Daryl Adams. Daryl and his other brother, Daryl. I'm sorry, Daryl. I can't help but think of that when I see your name. Don't know why. 5-3. Montreal. Suzuki. Ziggy T. Hey, Ziggy. Should be Ziggy Zag. Ziggy T's got 3-2 Montreal. And Deneau. Five-two Flames for Shamir. Thank you there, NHL. Appreciate that. And then I just need his goal scorer. If I didn't take that yet. Andrew should start a new contest. Who will be the first team to defeat Montreal in regulation this season, and who scores first? I hope that's not bad luck what you just did there. I just think not you did it on purpose, but now watch, it's going to be Calgary. They're going to win tonight. I hope not. But yeah, Montreal is not going to go forever without a loss. I wouldn't think it's going to come sometime. They can't go forever in regulation without losing. I can't. Where am I? I've been seeing Habs ranked number 1 in the NHL power rankings lately. What a difference in a couple of weeks make. Yep, they have been. I've seen it too, ranked first. Go Habs. Go. Big game for Toffoli tonight. I hope so. Why not? I hope they all have big nights and we just crush Calgary. Hey, Troy. Awesome. Rolling Rock tonight? No, maybe Saturday. I think Saturday I'm going to have a beer. Not tonight. Jerwin, that's too much information, but hey, I hope it goes well. Shamir, Suzuki, awesome. Gotcha. Doug McIver. Hey, Doug. What we got there? 3-1 with Tatar. I know. Well, I have this feeling still some people didn't read the thing. So, there's a rule change. So you don't have to pick the first Habs goal scorer now. Just the first goal scorer of the game, either team. Joshua Besner. So if there's anybody that wants to change their pick as far as the goal scorer, be my guest, and I will change it. If you will put it in the comments, I will change it for you. So Joshua's got 4-2 Montreal. Deneau. Ethan Vine. Will they do a Habs player announcement thing today at the home opener? They should be doing something. I have no idea what they'll do, but we're going to find out. I expect there'll be something. Andrew, in the late game, McDavid and Oilers defeat Burt Reynolds and his mustache. I hope so. I hope that's what I was thinking earlier when I heard of that game. Mikhail, hey, Mikhail. Mario, yes, I did ask you about the digital clock. Good. See, my memory's good. Well, my memory's okay. Jordan, you got my guess right? 2-0 Price. Yes, I do. Andrew, yeah, they can. Haven't been this hype for hockey in years. Every game, eh? And every game is set up as, oh, no, this is going to be a tough game. Oh, no, this is going to be a tough game. So it's going to be a good season. Mad Maddox. Tatar first goal, but I need a score. I'm going to mark it down, but you know that you need both. Tatar. So, yeah, I need a score, but I got you here if you're going to fill that one in. Hey, Jackson. Zachary, 5-3 Habs, Gallagher. Uh, 5-3 Galley. I need to learn shorthand. I know I say it every time. Rich J, Riddick playing tonight. Yes, Riddick is in nets tonight. Scotty. Hey, Scotty. Scotty's got 6-2 Montreal. And KK. And I'm not sure if he's going to be on the next podcast, but either the next one or the one after, going to have a segment with Scott on that podcast. So everybody look for that. Open Ice Hits with Scotty 2 Hockey. Head on over there. Give him a subscribe, and he's going to be on the podcast coming up soon. KK first goal assisted by Kachuk's forehead. Hopefully, yeah. I'll take that as the Kachuk for my guess. Yeah, puts it in with his head. Dano. Okay, Dano didn't sign a 6-year contract. Do you think he will sign? If not, would you during the season trade him for something? I'm kind of thinking Dano doesn't sign till after the expansion draft or once free agency starts. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know that I would trade him. I think if you're in the running, you're not going to trade an asset like Dano before you go into the playoffs. That really would hurt your chances. So I don't know. Any news on Armia? He was skating. That's all I've heard so far. I don't have any more news than that. 53 goals for Montreal. No, he meant 5-3. Going to miss the first. Have to go pick up the wife at work. Leave her there. So I'll be listening to you. No, just joking. Ethan Vine. That was kind of mean. Ethan Vine, 7-2 Habs. And we got Evans. Awesome. Randy N, knock on wood, but I hope Habs don't get shut out this season. Yeah, that's a possibility, but, as long as it's not too often, let's put it that way. Thanks for the shout out. No problem, Scott. And can't wait to talk to you too on the podcast there. So hopefully everybody will check that out. David, I wonder if Max Domi will score tonight. He is OT doing so well. He is not doing so well. So I hope he has better luck. I hope he has better luck too. But yeah, look, he's struggling on a new team. Hopefully just, no exhibition games, all that kind of stuff. It might take him a little longer than normal to get it, especially with everything that was going on there. So Mad Maddox is giving me 5. No, wait, didn't I take one? 4. Okay, 4-3. Montreal. Awesome. Gotcha. Brando James. Let's go Habs. Troy Evans, you should have a big TV behind you so we can watch the game. Yeah, if only that were allowed. Armia and Toffoli have awesome chemistry. I hope he isn't out long. He's skating already, Scott. I wouldn't imagine it's going to be too long. As long as there's no setbacks, right? If it goes well with the skating, yeah, I wouldn't imagine it's going to be too long. And remember, if they were thinking it's going to be a while, they'd have put him on LTIR and, save that cap. And I think that we would have seen that. So, Jordan, think we will see an 8-goal plus game this season? Yeah, probably at some point. Luke Balash. Hey, Luke, what's going on, boss man? Not much. You? I ain't nobody's boss man. Brad Purcell, 4-2 Habs. Galley first goal. Brad. Remember, just in case you didn't read the pinned comment, it's no longer just the Habs first goal scorer. You can pick from either team. So we got Galley 4-2 Habs. And if anybody wants to change, I remind you, you could just change, and tell me who you want to change it to, and I will change it. Brando. Brando James could have been a contender. You must get that a lot. I know you must get that a lot. 4-0 Montreal. Anderson. It took me a second to figure out what is it? What that famous Brando quote that I don't know if he ever said actually in a movie, but or was that Stella? Stella. Yeah, tell me if you must get that a lot. So I apologize. Luke Malash. Oh, somebody. Oh, I was gonna say, where's that music? Oh, I got to turn that lower. That was from my TV. Okay. Luke, 3-0 Montreal. Price, 3-0. Got a price. Another price one for Jordan. Got price. It's unlikely, but Jack Newell, I believe I got yours. Let me check. I was sure I wrote one for you. I'm not seeing one. Why is that? Yeah, you better give it to me again, buddy. I don't seem to have one for you. If Montreal does score 8 plus goals, it will be against Ottawa. Yeah, it could be against anyone. You never really know. What is the podcast? It's called A Couple of Guys Talking Habs. Link is in the description of this video and all my videos, and you can check it out. Who is in net tonight? Price? As far as I know, it's Price. I haven't heard anything other than that it's Price. Zachary Candido. We got a guess for you, but are we? Wait. I got you already as 5-3 with Galley. Are you changing that? Okay, I'm changing it for you. Don't tell me that you wanted different. And Anderson from Galley. Let's see now. Vincent Boulanger. We got 4-3 Montreal. Toffoli. Hey, Vincent, thank you for coming in and taking part. My pleasure to be here. And thanks. Welcome to the channel. Have some fun. And thanks for the guests and good luck. Hopefully you'll win. When's puck drop? That's anytime. I imagine I'm going to call it up here. And let's see where we're at. They're warming up still a little bit, so another 5 minutes or so, I would think. I don't know if they're going to do any presentation or anything. They haven't done the national anthem, so. Jordan, the faithful followers of the great godly Price do believe he shall score. And first, 3 faithful followers more every day. You're getting more. they're gaining. You're building followers. Morgan, not important, but the crowd noise they put in the telecast can or can't be heard by the players. I think it can be heard, Awesome, Zachary, because I changed it for you. Bob, hey, Bob Cannon. Just jumped in again. I can't watch on TV. Sportnet showing. Yeah, I know. You guys out west, I'm not lucky tonight. I know. It's too bad. Sorry I can't show it. I wish I could for you guys that can't get it. Jack Newell, I got you now. 4-3. Montreal with Tatar. Oops. Vegas game got postponed. Yeah, Vegas and St. Louis. Is it Vegas and St. Louis got postponed because of COVID? One of the players got it. They had it with the coaches and management, I think, and then one of the players tested for it, so they had to postpone. Yeah, I got Torrey Krug, and I had Robin Lehner in that tonight, so yeah, kind of sucks. Morgan McNally, no TSN 3, Bob? Oh, it's only on TSN 2 tonight. 690 Montreal TSN Radio has it. That's right. You can get it online or app on your radio. Bob Cannon, what do we got for you? Hang on. 3-2 Montreal with Gallagher. And Andrew, we need speakers for the refs so fans can heckle online and keep them honest. Good one. I know a link to the game, but won't post it unless it's okay with Rick. Yeah, we'll just go to Bila Sport. BILASPORT. Bila Sport. That's where I got it going. So Bob, Bob might not want to watch it like that. So, but Bob, if you can and you're willing to stream it like that, go to Bila Sport. BILASPORT. But that's if you're willing to do that. Sportsnet West of showing it to. Yeah, so they're just not. They're blacking out. If they're doing the blackout in regional games and stuff. I don't know why, since everybody's got to stay home anyway. I don't know why they're doing that, but I guess for the advertisers. But yeah. I have a link of the stream if I'm allowed to post. Look, post it. That's fine. I mean, you can post something like that. I'm glad you asked me. I prefer that you asked me, but yeah, post it if it helps. I know Bila Sport in Canada. I believe Bila Sport works all across Canada. So, and that's been a great stream. Nicholas, hey, how's it going, buddy? No, you didn't miss anything yet. But yeah, he's going to post it. I'm curious to see what the link is. Patrick Water. I did, my friend. Game's about to start. Gotta enjoy the game properly, right? Yeah, now it might not be in the first 6. It says show more, hit show more, and then it's down on the list. Because for me, I usually get it right away, and I was like, oh no, they're not. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, and it works really well, Bob. So anytime you can't get a game, just go there, and they're all there. Fired up for the Habs. Awesome. That's right. That's what I'm doing. This is for the Habs, not for me. I don't do this for me. This is just in support of Montreal. It's on commercial break for me too, buddy. So don't worry. You're good. They don't show commercials. Every time it goes to commercial break, it's going to do that. So don't worry about it. It'll come back. North Ender, I need the Habs dollars. What do you mean by that? I wish I had their money too. Troy broke down and got NHL center ice. Not a bad thing. Hey, hot take. 44 in the chat. Yeah, things are happening here. Getting a little bit better, buddy. Appreciate that you're in here. Want to give a guess for the contest? Want to give a guess for the contest, my friend? And this time, it's not just the Habs goal scorer. You can pick the first goal scorer of the game and the score of the game, buddy. So I'd appreciate it if you want to enter. So everybody, Hot Take Hoggy in the room. Hey, you can all head over there. Well, stay in the room somehow, but head over to John's channel and give him a subscribe. Got a great channel over there at Hot Take. And if you're, I only do Habs games. He does all kinds of games. So 2 or 3 in a night sometimes. So guys, check him out. I think everybody in the room knows Hot Take Hockey, but just in case. Rich J, did you see Price's funny glove save in practice today? Yeah, where he waddled. He likes to have fun. I think that's a great when Carey Price is having fun and doing that shit in practice. He's feeling good. He's you want to see him not uptight. Hey Bob, no problem, buddy. I hope it works for you. And yeah, when you get stuck with, and it'll happen during the season. Now you got a backup. Hey Devin, how's it going? Got a bet in. I take the Habs every game. I take the Habs almost every game, but not every game. John's got Hot Take Hockey. Got his guess. 4-3 Montreal. Hey, that's what I got. I got Kachuk scored. Yeah, I got Kachuk, even though I don't want to have Kachuk. But I got this gut feeling about Kachuk scoring the first goal. So there you go. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. And good luck. Listen, Louis, The last game, Louis from VGK, he won. I got to send him a hat because it was his birthday, and he likes this hat. So I'm going to try to find him one like this and send it to him. So you never know, you might win. Louis won. Actually, Louis and we both guessed the same thing, 5-2 with Suzuki. So, yeah, just because you're a channel, you could still win. So everybody, don't forget, check out, I'm sure John's going to be live streaming tonight. Maybe not. But check out Hot Take Hockey if you haven't already. John's a friend of the channel. He's been a supporter for a while, and he's really helped me out. And I'm always grateful. And, yeah, he's got a great channel, though. He really does have a great channel. Northender never bets on your team against your team. Yeah, I don't bet against my team either. John, anytime, buddy. Anytime, really. Elio, I'm good, buddy. How are you doing? We're getting close to game time. Got $20 on Romanov to win Rookie of the Year. Pays $600. Wow. You got a good chance there. I think he'll be. He's one of the front runners in the early flush of this season. Things can change and all that kind of stuff, but I think that's a good bet there. You got a chance at it anyway. Let's put it that way. I don't have the sound on. Okay, I was wondering, are they doing the national anthem? No, they're okay. So this is what they're doing. They're introducing everybody. I get it. Okay, so we got a few more minutes to go. So it should be a good game. I'm expecting a good game here. They are having French first responders introduce the Habs 2021 team via video clip. I think that's cool. They deserve the little spotlight, don't you think? The first responders and the frontline workers and all that. Imagine the cheer he would have got if there were fans in that arena, eh? Romanov? I'm trying to say Romanov every time because that's how his name is pronounced. So at least he's got his hair slicked back so he doesn't look as weird as that first couple of games. That was Price I'm talking about now. He's a good-looking boy, Alex Romanov, and you know what? He looks like he's having fun. Like legitimately, he's having fun. I like this. Like he's got an honest smile, and he seems like a nice kid and living the life. He's married, by the way. If anybody, he got married before he got here to Montreal a few months before. So this is a responsible young man. And I think that's one of the good things about him is this is a young, responsible man, even though he's only 21 or I think he's 21, 20, 21. It only bodes well for him. It's not a rant. There's my thoughts on Alex Romanov. I think Habs should get a goon. They don't need a goon. They don't need a goon. They got tough guys. They don't need a goon. They got tough guys that can play hockey. Nothing wrong with that. I don't believe in goonery. Goonery gets you Lucic. Goonery gets you goonery gets you stuff. I don't like goons. I like the movie Goon. That was fun, but I don't want a goon on my team. Elio, got you in there, buddy. You got to give me the first goal scorer of the game. Either team, doesn't matter what team he comes from, but who do you think is going to score the first goal of the game? You need both of them to win. But I got you in for the score, so when I see you made the guess, I will. I got you. I'll put it there for it. So no worry. But I need both. I want to see him light up Tkachuk and score a beauty of a goal. I want to see him hit. That's exactly who I want to see get that first big hit on Tkachuk. Is Alex. I want to see him do that. John, I love this vibe. Habs fans coming together. Rick chillin', awesome. Love this channel. Thanks, buddy. And you know that's reciprocated. And I'm not just saying that because you've been supporting my channel. I go there and I sit there. I'm probably there more often than you think. I just don't always comment. But I like your channel and it entertains me while I'm doing. And I sit there and listen and I like it. So honestly, we like each other's channels and that's great. And we got to do something together. We got to do a preview. Hey, listen, since you're here, here's my idea. You can get back to me if you like it. I don't know, whatever, before Montreal Toronto game, you take the Montreal side, I take the Toronto side, and we do a preview. And I talk for Toronto, and look, I'm going to give them an honest, no bullshit type of review. Not because I don't like the Leafs, but I wouldn't do that in a review. I'll give you honestly. And you do the same. I think that would make a good video. Let me know what you think. There, I'm pitching it right on the air. Rick, do you think Anderson will get 30 goals this year? No. I think that's ridiculous in 56 games. But I do think he'll get 20 plus. And I don't know. I think it's too much to expect 30 in a year like this. In an 82-game season, different story. But, yeah, I don't think – no, that's asking too much. Number 73, Michael Ryder. Everybody is saying that. I guess the helmet, the hair is very similar to Michael Ryder. Gallagher for Elio. Gotcha, Elio. Good luck, buddy. Jordan, 73, Gallagher, original flavor. I don't get that. Sorry. You got to explain that. Brad says, my homeboy. Yes, we got to do something. This is from John. Who knows? Maybe we get a playoff series with our teams. And you know what? Let's put it this way. Definitely, if we get a playoff series together, Habs Toronto, we definitely, John, got to do something like that, because that, I think, would be good. I know you're up for the task. I just hope I am, but I think it would be a great idea. So, yeah, we should definitely by that time do that. Maybe even, last 3 games of the season, are Montreal, Toronto. It's going to be a barn burner of an end to this season. Can you imagine? Last 3 games of the season, and we know we're meeting in the next round? Wow. Can't wait. I'm getting chilled. That's goosebumps from thinking about that, actually. From that, I swear to God, I'm getting goosebumps from that. Wow. Got 50 on the Habs to win the North as well. Pays 300. That's a good bet if you ask me. I think Montreal wins the North. I would think John probably figures Toronto, but I know John's not all sold on. John's a Toronto fan. Growing up in the area, got to be, and it's understandable, obviously. But I don't think he's a typical Leafs fan that's bought into. He doesn't drink the Kool-Aid. I think John's more intelligent than that. So, but listen, right now they're sitting 1 and 2 in the division, and I think it could go that way all the way to the end. And then those last 3 games, wow, going to be amazing. Gallagher's first number was 73. You know what? I forgot about that. You're right. Roger Doucette singing the anthem. Is that who they had? Wow. That brings back memories. I didn't listen. I have it really low. Awesome, John. We got to do that by then. By then, we got to do that. That just makes sense. I think it would be a big video, too. People would really be interested in seeing how each of us take the other's team. Langton Industries. Whoa. Now we're starting to move. I got to scroll. Langton Industries, kind of sad. I can't watch the Habs versus Flames game. Where are you? If you can, if you're in Canada, go to Bila Sport, Bilasport. You can get it there. If you want to stream it that way, you can. Anderson gets the first. Okay, and that's going to be the last one I take because they're about to face off. So North Ender. So now I know I'm behind you guys because I'm watching it online. So remember that. But since it didn't start for me yet, I'm going to take it 3-1 Habs, and that's going to close it off for the contest. And with Anderson. All right. Oh, John, you didn't say Toronto to win? Okay. You know what? That's just an assumption on my part. But no, I know you're not, you don't buy into the hype just because of the hype. You know what I mean? Where's Jeff? I'm not sure where Jeff is tonight. Honestly, I didn't speak to him all day. John, no, I know you don't. Listen, same thing here for Montreal. I don't think there's much difference. Montreal and Toronto fan bases, I think all fan bases are a little nuts. There's a lot of extremes, and I don't speak for those guys either. Let's go, boys. Okay, I'm scrolled down. Let's see if we can. So I'm going to try not to have to scroll up. If I miss anybody's comment, just retype it. I'll get it again, or you could take a super chat, super sticker. If you do take a super chat or a super sticker, you get entered into a contest. I'm going to have another hat for the next contest. People are already entered into that. I can't buy one here right now because of the lockdown and what the rules here. So it's going to be a hat. You get entered into that. And same thing if you take a membership. And let's see now. We're 2 minutes in on my clock. It's 1-1 in shots, no score. Love the red and the blue ringing the arena or the ice. I love it. And it makes it bright. I really like it. It's brighter than the other arenas have been. Let's see if I can see any of this game. It's the only problem with doing the live stream is not seeing the game enough. 50 in the chat. Yeah, I've been getting pretty good numbers. Again, I think doing the full games like this, chilling, having a good time, drinking a beer here and there, and all that, I think it's been working, and I'm having a blast doing it. And I think it's, we're building. Nowhere near the numbers you get, though, but hey, one day. Also, it's a good time to remind everybody, thumbs up. If you're in the room, you're having a good time, let's get the thumbs up. We got 50 in the room. Let's see if we can get 50 thumbs up. So if you haven't given a thumbs up yet, I'd appreciate if you do. Northender writes, nice save, prick, and then he puts the E for price. That was funny, sorry. Refs are smiling. Tee-hee, we screw them tonight, boys. Smash the living daylights out of the like button. Yeah, kill that like button. Smash that bitch. Jean-Paul Lemaitre, did I skip you? If I did, I'm going to go check because I don't like to skip on regulars. Gotcha. I see it up there, buddy. I gotcha. Gaudreau for the guess. No problem, Jean-Paul. Ryder is a newfie like me. Also, my cousin is Teddy Purcell, and I'm also related to Danny Cleary. Awesome. There's so much good freaking talent out in the Maritimes there. So, you and Brad, you and Scotty 2 Hockey. If you haven't heard of Scotty 2 Hockey, check out his channel. He's a good old newfie like you, and he'd say that. He'd be okay with me saying that. Matter of fact, he's going to be on the podcast. We're doing a segment on the weekend. Rick always keeps it real. I try. Now, my ex-wife might not agree with me on that, but I mean, I try, especially in here. What else is there but keeping it real? Hey, Corey Rashad, how's it going, buddy? Go Habs, go. Yes, sirree. By the way, my guess first goal scorer is Toffoli or Monahan. I didn't get you in time. The game had already started, so I can't take any more new guesses, buddy. For Jean-Paul, that's why I scrolled up. He had already made the guess, and I had missed it. But it closes. It shuts off as soon as they drop the puck. I didn't notice. Is Price wearing different pads tonight? I didn't. Yes, he's got white on them. I was wearing his white ones. Yeah, for the 5-hole. I imagine he's going to switch back and forth between them. Good pace to start. Seems like it. I haven't heard not too many whistles and face-offs so far, from what I can tell. Is Markov still in KHL, or did he retire? He retired officially from the KHL as well. Caleb's in Newfie as well. He wants to tell everybody. Yeah, Hot Take Hockey's in here. I'm surprised. I thought John was live streaming. I would think he's already back in his channel. But yeah, Hot Take, he is in here, or he was in here. Funny, I heard a story that Price likes his all-red pads, and he was keeping them this season. And next game, he already changed them. Yeah, he really apparently likes them. I think he's going to wear both. Maybe the red ones when he's wearing white, and these ones when he's in the dark jersey. Because I think it might be too much red when they're wearing the red uniforms. Devin, another Newfie here. Wow. So not only do we have a lot of Nova Scotians and got a lot of Newfoundland guys here. Crazy. Awesome. Not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Pierre France, nice pace to this one. Cheers, boys. Go Habs, go. From paradise, boys. Corey's from Kingston, Ontario. I've been there only one time for an old for a softball tournament years ago for DHL when I was with them. Is Romanov struggling? I haven't noticed, but hey, listen, he's a rookie. He's going to have the odd bad game. He's been playing well up to now. Everyone's got to remember he's young and he's going to make mistakes. And he's going to have an off game here and there. Oh, wow. What was that? That hit the post and come out? Lindholm was the guy I was going to pick for the first goal. It was between Lindholm, but it kept saying Kachuk. My stomach, my gut said so. I went with Kachuk, but it was going to be Lindholm. Honestly, it was. Maybe he has blue and white pads for the retro reverse. Wow, we're going to find out when they play those. 4 times in February, 4 times in March. We're going to see those. Obviously, all home games because they're the dark colors. Andrew Murphy from Newfoundland as well. We're going to have an all Newfoundland night. Or a Newfoundland themed night. I don't know how I'd do that, though. Can we get an edited-in scoreboard? No, can't do that on when I'm streaming directly on YouTube. I have to be doing that when I use Streamlabs, which I don't know how to use right now. So eventually, yeah. But not right now. I can't do that. You don't get a lot of those kind of options with when you're streaming directly to YouTube. Have I ever come to PEI? No, I've never been out that way, and I so badly want to go out and visit the Maritimes because I just want to. Yeah, I've always wanted to go out there and never have. Habs power play, awesome. Let's go Suzuki. Listen, I picked Kachuk. I'd rather it be Montreal gets the first goal. Believe me, I would rather that. Just it was a gut thing. Let's go where no one says. Yeah. Let's go to the winner's circle. That's where I think they mean. Pierre, are you from? Are you a PEI boy? I swear, there's so many of my subscribers are from the Maritimes somewhere. It's amazing, and so many good hockey players. Like wow, it's in the water out there. I think it's all the seafood you get to eat out there. That place with the weird dirt. Yeah. I really would like to go and take a sightsee through all maritime provinces. Should only take about half a day. Everything's so small out there. No, it's a joke, but I mean, it is kind of, they're small. Petrie might bury one here, lads. A lot of Petrie guesses. Rick would like a gander. I'd love to check out Gander, Newfoundland. S.O. Bobby Orr. What does that mean? Bobby Orr is used to be a player I respected greatly until recently, but best player ever to lace up a pair of skates, in my opinion. I'm not sure what the SO means. Weber bomb incoming. They might have to change up Weber off that first line. I've heard some good arguments about doing that, and we'll have to see. So far, power play is doing good. They're at home. Home power play last year was not good. Their road power play was third best overall in the league last year. The road power play. They're at home. No fans in the stands. Don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. But I certainly hope their power play is better than it was at home last year. Shout out to Bobby Orr. That's fine. I don't love him these days, but I mean, gotta respect that guy as a hockey player. Bobby Orr is from Parry Sound, Ontario, isn't he? I thought Parry Sound was in Ontario. If I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong. But he's from Parry Sound. That I know. What streaming site was I recommending? Bila Sport, Bilasport. And just got to click on there. You're going to see right away when you click on when you go there. It's Parry Sound. That's right, not Parry Sound. Parry. I was close enough. And it is Ontario. I was sure it was Ontario. Gretzky was and always will be the greatest hockey player in any league, anywhere, period. Well, that's a subjective argument. So I don't I don't say that. I wouldn't say that offhand. I think if Bobby Orr had less injury problems with the knee, if he didn't have the operations. Oh, Gallagher. Anybody got Gallagher? You're in. Gretzky. What was I saying? Oh, if Bobby Orr didn't have the injury and the lack of surgical technique, if he had the operations that the surgery techniques today, he'd have a longer career. If Bobby Orr had a longer career, he'd have been challenging some of those damn records of Gretzky. So I don't doubt that. Let me just watch this. Oh, who was that? Was that Perry gave him that pass? What a pass by Perry. I'm telling you, Perry's going to pay off on this team. I don't like the guy. There you go. Power play goal. Was that a power play goal? If Perry was on the ice, it should have been. So, Gally, I'll check in a sec. I'll see who's still in the running there. I want to catch up over here. Guess I'm tripping. I thought he was PEI. No. You're tripping. There's a long way to go, Brad. Don't worry. Hey, Keegan. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Okay, I'm going to scroll back down. I might have missed a few, so sorry about that. Boom, shakalaka. What a play by Perry. That was a good little pass by Perry. Bobby Orr definitely changed the game, Patrick. He changed the game for defensemen. He continued what Doug Harvey was doing. I mean, he just continued it and went that much farther. But, yeah, he changed the game. Vincent, it was Gallagher. Gallagher scored. No, Perry got the assist, not the goal. Well, nice assist, too. Perry, I don't know if he's the best player out, but he's good in front of that net. I have to admit. Don't need to fire Kirk yet. Nope. So far, the power play is doing well. Yeah, there's a lot of people with Galley. I'm going to go through them in a sec. There's a lot of Galleys. Patrick, I'm the opposite. I grew up with Montreal being in white at home, and for me, it's white. But hey, listen, any Habs jersey is a beautiful jersey. That's without a doubt. John's okay if the Habs win tonight. He's got them included in his parlay. Awesome, John. Well, I think they're going to win tonight. I just hope that Calgary losing the last two to Toronto, they're going to be pretty motivated to win here. I just hope Montreal can counter that. Remember, Montreal's had 4 days off. Sometimes you don't know how they're going to come back after, and they're back home after just an extended road trip. You know what they say? First game back after a road trip, usually the home team loses. So I'm hoping that's not the case here. So we're going to find out. Where was I? Do I think Brad Richards was one of the greatest players? No. I mean, he had a good season. He had some good seasons. I don't know if he was the greatest player. So, no. I think we got too much speed for these guys. Montreal's definitely one of the, if not the fastest, one of the fastest teams in the league right now. So that's for sure. I think we can roll 4 lines. I don't think they can really roll 4 lines like we can. I think that's a thing. Yeah, Bob, I wouldn't argue with you too much, but for me, it's Bobby Orr. I mean, that's for me. But listen, I think you could say probably 5 names you could pick, and it's fair enough. It's subjective also, right? Some people just hated Gretzky and would never say he was a great player. But, I mean, how can you not say that? I feel there. That's fine. I did scroll on there. Gaudreau looked good in their last game. Let's see if he shows up tonight. I hope so. I've got him in my fantasy pool. So, I mean, if they're going to score, I hope it's Gaudreau. Even though I called Kachuk, but like I said, that was just a gut thing. But, yeah, I've got Gaudreau in my pool. I know I'm behind because I'm wearing. So that's why I'm not doing any play-by-play. By the way, if anyone's wondering, it'll just be more fan reaction type stuff. Oh boy, thank God that was wide. I'm far from it, John, but I appreciate the thought. Rocket Richard was also a great player. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the names. If you're a Rocket Richard guy, it's hard to argue that he wasn't one of the greatest. If you think he's the greatest, that's fair enough. Jean-Paul, Mike Bossy is also a favorite of mine. I worked with I think his nephew, Keith was his nephew, and I almost got to play a round of golf with Keith and Mike Bossy, but Mike had to cancel last minute. I believe at the time he was just started out working at Humpty Dumpty here in Montreal. He couldn't make it. Another power play. Okay, I didn't see that. I think Roy was best goalie for Habs first year he was in the NHL with Habs, won a cup. Patrick Roy for me I think I'm going to say is the best. For me, is the best Habs goalie of all time because I mean that's a money goalie right there. If you're in a game 7 of the Stanley Cup final, I want Patrick Roy in that. There you go, Shamir. I'll go with that if anything, but me and legend, those 2 words don't go together. Anderson made someone mad. I didn't see that. Some soft calls going our way. That's a good change. Am I going to show the game? No. I'm sorry, Kieran, can't do that. It's copyright issues. Cannot do that. I'd like to keep my channel. Patrick all day, me too. Ken Dryden, love Ken Dryden, but I tell you, in a game 7 and all that, I'm going with Patrick Roy. One of the big reasons, Ken Dryden was a stand-up goalie. Patrick Roy was not. I don't think a stand-up goalie could. I don't think that's the way to go for. I mean, if you want, just a butterfly goalie is going to be better goalie. Anderson is good at getting under the skin. He is definitely, well, that's one of the things. He's a power forward. He's a shit disturber. He's a physical player. Okay, I'm not sure who would get banned. So, that's, for if I showed the game. Yeah, I'd lose my channel. How are we doing that? 55 and we could use a few more. If you're new in the room or you're having a good time, you haven't given a thumbs up, smash that like button. Let's see if we can get up to 50 likes. Let's see. Buddha, Ganja. Hey, Zachary Weaver. Raw had killer teams though. No, I wouldn't agree with that. Raw didn't have killer teams. The killer teams were in the 70s. The 80s and the 90s weren't killer teams. They were good teams. They weren't killer teams. I mean, if 86 and 93, pretty much Patrick Roy pretty much threw the team on his back and carried them there. Pretty much. Not solely, but pretty much. Prime playoff Price. I think Price technically and all that skill-wise is probably a better goalie than Roy, but he doesn't have the trophies to show for it. And you could say the teams in front of him obviously weren't as good as the ones in front of even Roy. Yes, but unless he gets at least a Stanley Cup, he's not going to get that recognition. It doesn't happen. Let's go, Suzuki. Yeah, Suzuki's got to get one tonight. I want to see him continue that. And listen, he doesn't have to get a point every game. He just has to average it. So even if he doesn't get one tonight, he can get 2 the next game. Scored. Awesome. Weber goal? Oh, so whoever had Weber was close. Preach. No, I'm not preaching. Dryden had Hall of Famers all around him. He did, but he was a great goalie of his day. But I just don't think the stand-up goalie is really comparable to a butterfly goal. I just don't see it. Roy carried them through the playoffs. He sure as hell did. It was a money goalie. Again, I missed it. Oh, here it comes. Let me watch this goal. Oh, okay. Deflected off the stick. That was going wide, and it deflected off the guy's stick, and such a hard shot, it was going in the net. Awesome. Was that another power play goal? Oh, awesome. I'm telling you, power play is looking better. I'm glad it's connecting at home. Let's hope they can keep that up all season because, without a power play, you're not going to win a lot consistently anyway. Habs getting the calls on the breaks tonight. Still early, first period only, so that could change, and it's a weird thing to hear that, but if Roy was same age right now as Price, which one would you take? I don't know. That's a fair comparison. Remember, I'm saying Roy because of what he did through his whole career. Probably I might take Price because, like I just said, also that I think he's more skilled and those things, right? So, yeah. But listen, Roy was Pierre put it up there. He was a winner. He was a money goalie. I mean, he had it. He had that it. He was going to win. And poor Calgary defenseman having a rough game. First penalty, then tips a goal into his own net. That was going wide. Yeah, this is a good start. I'm glad they're getting a good start, and it's not a struggle here. Jeff, we were wondering where you were. Jeff's in the room. A stand-up goalie wouldn't last 5 minutes in a Pee Wee game today. That's 100% right. Stand-up goalie, I mean, it's not the same. So that's why you got to put Roy and Price over Dryden. I wish they brought back the 2017 goal horn. That's something I was thinking of. Maybe getting a goal horn. I don't know. I'm going to check that out. I can get from Canadian Tire. Price is 1A. Patrick was 1A. Price is 1B right now. Till Price wins a cup. Jeff hype. Surprised to see Riddick in net. Well, not really. Markstrom started all 5 games for them so far, so I'm not really. It's just they're not really announcing too far ahead of the game, so I didn't know who was going to be in net. So my preview, I had Markstrom because Riddick hadn't played at all, but you got to figure was going to mean he was going to play. But against the Habs, I didn't know if they were going to put him in against the Habs. But you can't burn out Markstrom early. You can't do it. Habs have Lady Luck on their side tonight. Get a red light, light the lamp. Yeah, I'm thinking of it. I saw that Hands Down Hockey did it. And not that I want to steal from the guy, but I saw he got it from Canadian Tire, and I thought, oh, well, that I could probably do. Oh, Jeff, watching the game with his daughter, that's what I figured, yeah. What's the deal with Mete? He's on the roster. I imagine they're going to have to work him in at some point just to get him some playing time. I don't know, but their defense has been playing well. There's no room right now. So we got 1:35 left in this period. 8-7 shots for Montreal, 2-0 in the most important category, and that's goals. And it's going to be great. Not going to try to jinx it, but if they can get out of the first period 2-0, it's going to go a long way towards them winning this game. But still, 2 periods left. A lot of hockey left. Mete on that Ryan Poehling diet. Weber goal? What? Another Weber goal? Roy had no quit in him. Can't say Price has the same makeup as Roy. Price is good and always Roy wasn't. That's a good way to put it. Roy had no quit. As a matter of fact, he was famous for many games, giving up a bad goal maybe and then just saying, that's it. Not another goal is going past me tonight. And you know what? He did that. And he did that many nights. And he didn't let that goal go by. Sometimes he did, but not often. And he was amazing like that. Yeah, so that's a good way to put it. But technically and talent-wise and all that, I think Price is definitely a better goalie that way. More acrobatic, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Patrick, he was a junkyard dog, tenacity. And, he just didn't he didn't give it, hence that famous Patrick Roy wink. That's what that was all about. He was a show off, and he had the talent to back it up. First is done, 2-0. Awesome going into the second period. 2-0. I mean, can you ask for better against Calgary? I was worried about this game. Maybe Calgary's not as good as we thought. At least in this early part of the season, they're struggling a little bit here. That's for sure. That's a bit of a shock for me. I thought Calgary would have a better start than this. Habs lucky to be up 2-0, or are they just that good? Roy had no quit. He basically quit the team after getting shelled one night. That's not what we're talking about, though. That's not the same thing. That's a guy's ego getting in the way. That's a guy who was already thinking about leaving the team or asking for a trade. That's a guy that was already probably going to be traded, should have been traded already before that if Serge Savard hadn't been fired. I don't think that's the same thing. On the ice, that man had no quit. So it's not the same thing at all. He had a huge ego. I mean, that's what you're talking about there. Habs lucky to be up to. I read that. Bob Cannon, they quit on him, right? He wanted a cup. It's not what I don't know. He wanted. I think he was going to ask for a trade anyway, or he would have been traded if Savard was here. I don't think you can say anything about him quitting. Sometimes a hockey player needs a new scenario, new scenery, and has make a move. Especially a guy with an ego like that, prima donna type of player like that. It looked like there was 8 seconds left when the horn went. Didn't notice. What a period. Yeah, we are that good. I think that we are that good. Really, the horn went that many seconds before the period was over? I've never seen that happen. The hype is real, boys. Listen, temper yourselves, though. It's so early. You know, when it's 20 games in and this is still going on, yeah, it's still early and a lot of hockey left to play. And, every season, there's those teams that are, it looks like they're out and they come back. And there's teams that look like they're going to lead the league and then something goes wrong. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be happy, but don't be boastful yet. But we got a good team. Hey, Benjamin, what a period. Power play looked good. Yes, power play looks good. I mean, that's good to see at home. Let's see, Jeff, Benoit came from a time that goalies weren't trained like they are now. That's another thing. Roy is the reason goalie training became so important. Roy would have been unstoppable today. Yeah, you can imagine his talent level if the goalie coaching was like it is today, because it wasn't like that back then. Wanted to play for the Nordiques and go home. Who? Roy? No, that's not the truth. Sure, he wanted. I mean, the Nordiques were his team growing up, but no, I don't think that's the case. He didn't play for the Nordiques, so. Mete trade rumors. My thoughts. I haven't seen any real trade rumors for Mete really yet, so no thoughts. I don't think Montreal trades away a defenseman this year. There's no reason for it. We haven't even played. I mean, remember, Bergevin is a defenseman, and he believes you can really never have too many good defensemen. So I don't see him trading a defenseman. Not getting not getting another defenseman back. I don't think that'll work like that. Besides, he is more experienced than Fleury and Ouellet, and yeah, I think I don't think they're going to trade him. We haven't even played every team, and the Canadian division is looking pretty weak. Again, are they looking weak, or is Montreal that good? That's a possibility as well, Jeff. I remember the 12-0 start like yesterday. 12-0 start. Which year was that? Did we have a 12-0 start? We didn't have a 12-0 start, did we? Maybe. I can't remember. Did Habs ever retire his jersey? Patrick Watt? 33. Yeah, didn't they? No 8-game losing streaks this season, boys. No. Nordiques Avs. Well, that's where he wanted to go. And I don't know if that's – first of all, I think the reason that he went to the Avalanche was Savard was working on a deal for Patrick Watt to go to the Avalanche already. And I just think they just tried there first, and they made a deal with them first. I don't think there's any other thing to that. I don't think Patrick Watt was in the position to demand where to go back then. So I just think it's because Savard had a deal in the works with Colorado, so they just went to Colorado first to make a deal. Daryl Adams, I do believe his jersey is retired. Habs always seem to start strong then die off, but I don't think they will die off this season. I don't think so either. Jeff confirms 33 is in the rafters. Petrie is really impressing me this year. Petrie's having a great year. He's been having the last 3 seasons, he's been so steady. And he's still, he's at that point in his career where he's peaking. He's going to be at his best for the next few, 2-3 more years. Jake Allen will make a difference also. Of course he will. He might be in the next game. I wouldn't be surprised. If they win tonight, if Montreal wins tonight, I could see Allen playing the next game. Time will tell. Injuries always happen, and the depth of a team will determine its success. Exactly. And you got to figure, there's going to be some injuries this year. In this season, with that short camp and all that, it's only going to contribute to the fact that there should be some injuries. Look at some of the teams already having injury problems. So trading away Victor Mete, I don't know that that's a good idea. 2020 best goalie ever. Yay, 2-0 Habs. Yeah. The North Division isn't very good. Watching the other teams play each other proves it's not. Wow, I don't know. Still early in the season. Let's see how it works out. I don't know. I live in Western Canada. The Flames Habs game is blacked out, but they show Bruins Pens. We live in Canada, not USA. I know. It's regional because it's a regional thing. Owen Nolan was who the original target was in the Roy deal with Serge Savard with the Habs. That's right. They were looking at getting Owen Nolan, and Stéphane Fiset as the goalie coming back. He was older, more experienced, probably would have handled Montreal better. And and then I'm sure when all that happened, they looked at Reggie Houle and said, Owen Nolan's not on the table anymore. And they threw out whoever they could, and he accepted it. They totally fleeced him. Panathenea, that's how I'm pronouncing it. Galley scores first. Nice. I didn't go over that. Yeah, this is the deepest Habs team in my lifetime. Not in mine, but it's getting there. But it won't be as deep as what I've seen. But it's good. If you're out west, it's on Sportsnet. Is it though? I don't think so. Oh, Sportsnet, it might be. And it's on TSN too. And it's on RDS. I have to say I expected more out of the West Coast teams. The Leafs and Habs have been embarrassing them. Won't be shocked if it's the Leafs and Habs at the end. The Jets aren't bad either. Again, it's still too early to make these judgments. Really, it's way too early. Will I believe Roy was traded because he has the coach and the GM did not like the 8 goals, then got pulled? No, Patrick Roy was traded because he demanded a trade. I mean, he wasn't going to play there anymore, but he was going to be traded because he was taking up too much. He sucked all the air out of the dressing room, and he had too much of Demers' ear. And he wasn't traded because of his performance against the Red Wings that night. No, he was traded because he demanded it, and he wasn't going to play for them anymore. He was pissed off, and Boston playing Capitals and Chara on Saturday. Who gives a fuck? Honestly, there's nothing about that game that interests me in any way. Sportsnet West is showing the Habs Flames game now. Yeah, okay, yeah. But I don't know. With the regional blackouts, I don't know what the hell's... I don't know where you can watch it from. They wanted the younger goalie as the key part, so Owen was sacrificed. Yeah, I doubt that's really what it was. I kind of, I think they took Owen Nolan off the table and said, oh, we got this good young kid named Martin Rosinski. And even better, Kovalenko. Oh, have you ever seen Kovalenko? Yeah, you're going to love him. Yeah, Eastern is blocked off. Yeah, it's on Sportsnet, but it's from the Flames perspective. So it's regional out there. If a different coach and GM would have been here, Ross stayed with the Habs and retired as a Habs player. Nope. No, you know what? I don't think so, because I think at that point, Patrick Roy was starting to think that he wanted to change the scenery. So I don't know. Canucks took out their anger on the Sens last 2 games. Yeah, they've... I don't know. I think they're playing tonight again. Sportsnet not showing a game out west. I think only regionally out west. So in the Calgary area, yeah. Anywhere else, no. Sportsnet West is considered Flames region. Sorry, just joined the game. Who scored? Let me see if I can remember now. Gallagher got the first goal. from Perry, and the second goal was I don't even remember now. I didn't write it down. I know that. Weber. I think both power play goals too. I think it's fair to say Roy would have left Montreal no matter what happened. Yeah, I think at some point he would have. Probably the off season, maybe, if that didn't happen. But yeah, I think that's fair to say too. I mean, in retrospect, right? I mean, looking back at it, I wouldn't have said it back then. But I mean, with everything that we know now, and after Savard and everything we know now, I think that's fair to say. Calgary is looking dangerous aside from the penalties. I'm not watching close enough to know. Hey, Ray Buckle, Talking Heads, saying Pens could trade Crosby or Malkin. Are they serious? Can't be about Crosby. I don't see them trading Crosby. I could see Malkin going, but not Crosby. They just love talking. Talking Heads. First goal, Galley. Second goal, Flames defenseman. Yeah, sort of. Well, no, I mean, it went off his stick. I don't know if that's his fault. They needed to get a young French goalie in the deal so the fans didn't go completely crazy and burn the city down. But they would have been much better off with Fizet. They would have been. Crosby with Habs not happening. I don't see that either. Apparently, the reason that Rutherford stepped down is he was trying to trade Chris Letang. And the ownership didn't want him to do that, and they made him step down. I don't know the truth. Just what I saw reported. Will Crosby ever play for Habs before he retires? Unknown. I mean, it says I doubt it, but it's unknown. Suzuki for Crosby. Patrick, I used to like you. There's no way. Don't fix it. Don't fix if it ain't broke. That's a good saying. Okay, I'm going to look over this now. Let's see how many Gallaghers we got. First page has 2, 3, 4. Only 4. I thought there was more than that. I gotta tell you. We got a 5th, a 6th, and a 7th. We got 7 Gallagher guesses. Let's see. Panathenia, 4-3. Montreal Gallagher. Jackson Rember, 4-3 Montreal Gallagher. Jonathan Gauthier, 4-2 Montreal Gallagher. Morgan McNally, 5-2 Montreal Gallagher. Seems like someone's going to get it. Brad, 4-2 Montreal Gallagher. Bob Cannon, 3-2 Montreal Gallagher. And Elio, 4-1 Montreal Gallagher. Now, the only thing is, it's going to depend on whether Calgary gets a goal. If Calgary continues without a goal, that screws everybody. Other than that, it seems like there's a combination there that somebody should get it tonight from the look of it. We'll see how that turns out. You never know. I've seen many a game like that where, someone's going to win, and then nobody wins. And then twice this year we've had winners, so. Let's see. The Crosby contract would be hard to absorb right now with what he's. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do that. Roy hate the GM and coach because they were being mean, and he did not like the coach pull him after 8 goals. He wants to get pulled after the 4 goals, and Crosby is a crybaby. Crosby not a crybaby like he was when he was younger because of the clutching and grabbing back then, so that's not really fair. If every player that thought the GM and the coach were being mean to them wanted to leave their team, I don't know if that would be like something that's like there'd be so many players wanting out. So, it wasn't that. I don't think it was that. Suzuki for Crosby in a heartbeat. No way in hell I don't make that trade. Jokes. Trade new tires for old ones. Good way to put it, Jordan. I thought you changed the rules. I did change the rules, but I don't think everybody read the rule changes up on top. And I offered everybody to change their pick if they want. Nobody did. Price shutout. Now, that's not me that said it. See, that's Rich J. If Price doesn't get the shutout, it's Rich's fault. He made me read that. So that's a strike against Rich J right now. You know what? It's early. I don't know if you call a shutout at this stage in the game that it really jinxes them, but you go a little bit farther and it might. Just don't call it in the third period. Shane Walsh. Hello from Ingersoll, Ontario. Hello, Shane Walsh. Rich J's in the penalty box. Penalty box for Rich. At work, trying to sneak the game in at work. LOL. Hi, people. Hey, Jeremy. Awesome. Say hi to everybody at work, or don't if you're going to get in trouble for doing that. Crosby at any time is still better than Suzuki at any point in his career. That's not really I don't think that's fair to say. Okay, second period about to start. You can hear the pipes now. Listen, it's still early. It's going to be fine. He already said it. It's too late. Hey, listen, it wasn't my fault this time. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault, guys. All right, so we got face-off. 2-0 Montreal. 9-8 shots for Calgary right now. And, second period is underway. Go, Habs, go. Ray, get up. Thank you. Where am I? The Carey Price hat trick is nothing without the shot. Never mind. That's Jordan. But yeah, we have the Carey Price hat trick thing going on. But we can't talk about it while the game is going on. We have to get another banner in the Bell Center by the end of this year, if you know what I mean. I would love that. Yeah. 25. The road to 25. We're not. Now you said it, Pierre, so let's not say it anymore. Although you didn't really say it, but. Anyone else think Claude Julien looks like the dinosaur from Toy Story? I guess a little bit, eh? It's true. Why are people talking shutout after 8 shots? I know, it's too early. That's why I said it's early in the game. I don't think it's really. It's in the third period. You don't talk about it in the third period. Oh! There's a good chance there. What kind of cat do I have? I have a kind of two just gray, nondescript kind of cats. One's handicapped, though. You wouldn't see. One can jump up here, but the other, the male, he has part of his brain missing, so his motor control skills are no good. So he shakes and he bounces around, but he still goes all over the place. I've had him since he was born, so. But I think he's 7 now. And they told me that by 7, he should probably be not wanting to live anymore because he bangs around and he falls and all that. And he's 7, and there's not even a let up in him at all. Going as strong as ever. So, yeah, he's doing good. All right, let's see some of this game here. 17:35 left in the period. Oh, it was a whistle at the same time. I called it as the whistle. Let's see. What kind of no red pads for Price tonight? Not tonight. I think because of the red uniform. It's too much red. I think when he wears white, we'll see the red pads. There. See, Jeff, I got it right then, Jeff, because I said this earlier, and I'm 100% right, because it's too much red. If he has the red pads and the red jerseys, too much. It gives him a bit of a disadvantage where it wouldn't be as much with the white uniform. Daryl is surprised Perry playing as good as he is so far. I'm not. You put Perry in a limited role on the third line, so he's in a limited, he's not a top 6. I think he does a good job. I mean, he's doing good so far. You don't overplay him. He doesn't play every game. And if you use him right, Perry's going to be effective. And it hurts me to say it because I don't like Perry in general. I don't. It hurts me to say it, but I think he's going to be effective if he's used right and not overused. Those are Price's home pads. Yeah. Habs D will not take any sheet. You can write shit. Don't worry. From Kachuk. So far, I haven't heard Kachuk's name much. I don't see anything him doing much. So I'm hoping they listen to me and they're neutralizing him somehow. You guys are watching it closer than me, so you know. I don't even know what number he is. What number is Kachuk? So I can look for him. I see 17 out there. That's Lucic, so that's the fourth line out there. This is the line they need to capitalize against, but I see they got their fourth line, but that's Evans. Evans can score. As I say that, he spins and scores. Or shoots, I mean. Habs looking decent. They sure as hell are, John. They sure as hell are. Hot take. Hoggy with the hot take. Goalies are very about how slutty their setup looks. That's no joke. Yeah, why? Of course, why wouldn't they be? And those pads, and the helmet. I mean, that's like a fashion thing. So yeah, they don't look as dangerous to go up against if they're, I guess, like you say, slutty. I don't know what slutty means in this particular, but the bad part of it, yeah. Good shift for Evans. Evans, he's been playing well. I like that kid. Why is that a hot take? They're getting the job done so far. Not great, not bad. They are. They're doing the work. They're more of a lunch pail type team. They're not going to be. They don't have that superstar player. They don't have all those. They're not going to get all that fancy play, but they're gonna get the job done. John cheers for the enemy. John, you're a better man than me because honestly, sorry, I don't know if I could ever cheer for Toronto. I really don't. It's more for me because growing up, the Maple Leafs weren't the biggest rival anymore for Montreal. Harold Ballard years, I mean. But Montreal, Toronto, we've got this rivalry as cities that always made it more special, right? So for me, that's the main reason why. But I swear, I don't think I could. I mean, you're a better man for me if you can come in here and actually be cheering for the Habs at all. Like, yeah, thumbs up for you, buddy. I don't think I could do it. Can I go in your live stream and watch you cheer them on and all that? Yeah, 100%. But I don't think I could do it. Northender says he played with Ben Sherratt growing up. That's awesome. What kind of guy is he? Aaron Dell's pads are sick. That was a bad loss for Toronto. That was a bad move, losing them. Oh, awesome, John. No, that's understandable. I couldn't do it the other way around, so I could say, okay, I think Toronto's going to win a game. Yeah, that I could do, but I can't cheer for them. Sorry. But hey, that's fine, right? I mean, I don't care if you cheer for Montreal or not. It's fine. It actually makes it better, right? It makes the interaction more fun, not worse. I don't know why it has to go between Montreal and Toronto fans. I always say the nasty, mean stuff. I don't know why it has to. Just because Toronto fans are deluded with their – just bugging you now. Had to throw that in. John, what are your thoughts on the North Division so far? It's looking kind of weak so far, in his opinion. That's from Jeff. John agrees. Oilers and Flames have been super underwhelming. Still early in the season, right? I'm not making any real judgments till at the very earliest 10 games. 10 games got to go by before I'm really going to worry about my team or anybody else's team or think that they can't come back. But the teams that are are blowing some of these points, they're going to have a big hole to come out of. Look, even if it's Toronto and Montreal that separate, the other teams are going to have a hard time to catch up at some point if they don't start now, Money on the game will do that for you, Rick. Yeah, it will. That's why I don't bet. Canucks have been underwhelming. Canucks have been, yeah. So is Edmonton. And, of course, Ottawa, but we all expected Ottawa. Well, Habs are in my parlay, so if they win and I make the money, I'll take it for one night. Hey, listen, for betting-wise, if I'm going to win and I've got to put Toronto in, I'll take Toronto that way. Doesn't mean I'm going to cheer for them, but I'll put them in my parlay and be happy that I did to win. That Knights team was epic. I'm not sure what Knights team. Ben, okay, we're talking about Ben. Ben is a great guy. His dad was my science teacher and a high school hockey coach. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, he looks like a decent guy. Gallagher had a chance at the side of the net. Sorry, my eye. KK with the shot block, underrated hockey play. Didn't see it. Giving up the body, yeah, that's it shows something about a player, right? And the more talent a player has, and that he still does that, and will get in, block a shot. That's a good character sign. Jeff thinks it's a 3-team race. Habs, Leafs, Jets. I'm probably going to agree with that, and I think the Jets get back into the good from I had them finishing low. But, yeah, that Dubois trade is going to help the Jets, I think, in the long run. So, good shot, but right on the I'm going to say the numbers, but I mean on the logo. That's not a good shot, really. Yeah, nice. I see the pass now, the Tatar pass. Rick, do I have a P.O. box? I don't right now. Way too expensive for me right now. But if you want to send something, send me an email in the email that's in the description. Send me, we'll work it out. We'll figure a way. And anybody, if you want, I got a ton of room now on these walls with the new cam. It's open up. So anybody wants to send anything and have it appear on the wall, hey, let's do that. Just send me an email at the email in the description, and we'll get that to happen. Let's not plan the parade after 6 games. You sound like a Leaf fan. That's it. Don't plan any parades. It's way too early. A Leafs Habs playoff series would be nuts. Yeah, John and I were talking about it here earlier in this chat that we should do some kind of a collab if we do meet up again against the Leafs in the playoffs. Since 1979, yep, we haven't played the Leafs. It would be just off the wall. As we were talking about it earlier, I was getting goosebumps. Literally, I was getting goosebumps on my arm. I've been waiting for that since 93. I've been waiting for that since 79 because it hasn't happened. Well, maybe not since then. There were some shitty Leafs teams of the 80s, but yeah, it almost happened in 93. It was so close to happening in 93. And if I'm wrong, that would have been for the Cup because we ended up playing LA, and it was LA that beat Toronto, so would have been something. Could it have been for the Cup? I don't know. Even if we lost, it would still be an amazing series. I like our D better as well, Shane. I do. Not for nothing, but no penalties is huge for the Habs tonight. I said it earlier, my preview, 3 or less. You're always shooting for 3 or less because it's so much easier to win a game when you're, when you got 3 or less penalties as opposed to 4 or more. Shows that they're working on their discipline. The last game against Vancouver, they also had only 3 for the game. So this is like 2 games in a row now that their discipline's getting better. The North is letting me down, and the West has surprised me. Still early. Not a Leaf guy, but my favorite modern player is Doug Gilmour. Doug Gilmour is a great player. Love Doug Gilmour. And he played here in Montreal. And he played for Calgary. You're right. The Oilers are going to get it together and be a much better team soon. Calgary should be good too. Scored! Habs and Leafs look good too. Jets might not have enough, even with PLD, and Sens are the wild card. Sens aren't a wild card. They're not going to do much. Anderson, another knock out of the air goal. All right, Anderson, his 4th goal. Nice steady pace for Anderson. 4 goals in 7 games. Oh, yeah. I wonder if he played some baseball in his younger days. Probably did. Habs played LA in Stanley Cup in '93, and LA beat Toronto. If LA didn't beat Toronto, am I right? Then Toronto would have been in there, or I got it wrong somehow. I bet you Josh Anderson's probably a decent, if not a good golfer. Has hand-eye coordination. That's golf. 3-0, 14-12 shots for Montreal. 11:20 left in the game. Second period, excuse me. Good reaction, like quick reflex. Amazing. Yeah, good point, Jordan. Just for the high hand-eye coordination, he's better than Domi. Early payout, bet 365. Edmonton is not going to fix the D or goaltending this season. I think I'm going to have been right about that going into the season originally. And then when I changed up, I thought they might do better, but I think I made a mistake adding them into the top 4. I don't think they're going to make it, Edmonton. It's going to be a hell of a hole for them to climb out of. What I mean by Sens wildcard is that they have a good goalie and a whole bunch of new players. They can gel. They could be middle of the pack team, not the cellar team. I still don't think so, but I think they're going to be like one of those spoiler teams, right? So they're going to spoil some other team's chances to come back. If the Leafs beat LA that year, they would have played the Habs in the finals. Yeah, that's what I thought. Good Toronto boy lifting it up for the Habs. He's an Ontario boy. Anderson did play baseball. There you go. Got Suzuki in my pool. Good choice. Me too. I got Suzuki as well. Oh, did Suzuki get an assist there? I didn't look. So that's 7 points in 7 games. And Drouin as well. 7 points in 7 games. Drouin has 8 assists. No, he doesn't have 8 assists. He's got 6 assists, Drouin. 1 goal, 6 assists. Do you think how great this game would be with fans? Oh God, yeah. Much more exciting, yeah. Dang that blue line. 3rd this season, Galley tripped on it. They got to stop raising it. It's like, for Braille, it's a Braille blue line. You got to stop using that Braille one. So almost halfway through the game. This is looking good for Montreal. Looking good. Steal there. The pace in the second period is not like the beginning of the first period, that's for sure. I called Drouin might lead the team in points this year. He finally has good line mates. He hey, all the more power to him if he does. I'd love to see it. I don't dislike Jonathan Drouin. Not this, I mean, a guy that works hard and tries, I don't dislike that guy. Pierre, I don't know if that's fair. I don't know if that's fair. His line mates aren't getting him points. He's Drew is more of a playmaker. Everyone's expecting him to score a lot of goals. I don't see that. He's a playmaker, so he's going to get some goals, but he's not going to score a ton. Does that mean he's not contributing and that he's just hanging on their coattails? No, not at all. Trying to look at some of this game. Silky hands. He's got decent hands, Drew, but he's not a goal scorer. I'm surprised by how many alcohol ads at the rig since they are competitors to Molson. Are you sure they're competitors though? Maybe they're not. And besides, anyways, it's advertising. I think they just want to take in the dollar, right? Because I'm sure he has interest in other alcohol interests. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. I can't see any alcohol ads. Habs dominating. They're playing better. I don't know that I'd say dominating, but they're definitely getting the better of the play. I'm surprised by thought ads on helmets. No, they're just the sponsor for the division, I think, on the helmets. No, it's not because Bell's not the division sponsor. Yeah, just the Bell sign on their helmets for the Habs. That's sponsor. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't bother me. I mean, what's to like or not? I mean, this is how I look at it. What's to like or not like? It says Bell on their helmets. It doesn't distract me. It doesn't. So it doesn't bother me. I'd rather it on the helmet than all over the uniform. Lehkonen has been a beast this season. I like Lehkonen. I think he's a really good player. And if he can start, it doesn't look like he's going to have a better trigger, but a little bit more scoring would be nice. But he's on the fourth line now, so I don't know that we can expect to have more scoring from him on the fourth line. Shamir, no problem with ads on the helmet. Hardly notice them anyways. Yeah, me too. I don't really notice them. Each team has a different sponsor. It's ugly, I think. I just not used to it, but you know what? A year or two, you'll be used to it. I just don't want them to just put, just ads everywhere on the uniforms. I don't like the European. The look, it just ruins the uniform. Yeah, Josh Anderson is a London Knight, and him and Max Domi played together there. So it's interesting that they got traded for each other. Bill Dutrazak. Do I think the new ads on the helmets and ice will be around next year? Yes. I don't see that changing. It's when do they ever go backwards on anything? Look, there's ads on the ice. I mean, yeah, it's not going backwards. They need the money. They need it. As long as they don't it doesn't get to be like an eyesore. I'm okay with it. Soccer jerseys have ads right at the front of the jersey. Yeah, I don't want, as long as they can keep that away for a while. But believe me, that's going to happen, right? Jerseys are going to get ads on them. Going to happen. NHL needs the money this year. Hopefully it won't stick. It's going to stick. And they've been talking about it for a while. So it's not like this has been no like warning that this is going to start happening. And now with everything going on, it just is going to make it happen earlier. That's all. I'll Take Hockey made a rant about people complaining about the logos on the helmet. Well, because he's right. Look, I'm sorry. You might not like it, but is it worth complaining about? No. I'm sorry. That's just, to me, it's a bit of a petty complaint if you're going to complain about logos on helmets. Come on. Back in the day, boards didn't have any ads. That's right. People got used to them and will get used to them on the helmets. And I remember when they started putting the ads on the boards, it was like, oh, man, look at all these ads. And it was weird. We got used to it. Shane, wife is a Leaf fan and Leaf and Habs fan. It's an odd combination. It's a very odd combination. Brian's still not used to, really. It's been around for a while now, so. NBA added ads to their jerseys, now NHL. It's going to, everything with COVID is going to happen. Watch football probably will do it too. Do I watch all the NHL YouTube channels? It's a good question. No, I try not to watch Hot Take Hockey. Stay away. Oh, he's in here. Oh, damn it. I didn't realize. No, I don't watch everybody. And I used to watch, like the ones I watched today that I'll watch here. I used to watch them a lot more, but I find it actually kind of affects some of the stuff I do. So in order to not do that, I tend to watch only a few guys. I don't watch a ton of the other channels. I'll check out everybody every now and then, yes. But there's 3 or 4 that I watch on a regular basis. Like John's one of them, the hockey guy. There's a Scotian Canadian. Yeah, I'll watch these guys quite regularly, whereas everybody else, I just don't want to be stealing, or not stealing, but getting ideas from. I want to come up with my own ideas and do them. And then after I put out a video on something, I might watch somebody else's video on that, because I've already done mine. But in general, that's how it is. But look, for a guy like John, who I really like his videos, yeah, when he does Habs stuff, I watch it because I want to see what he says. I want to sometimes I get an idea or a thought from him, from Shannon, from Matt at Scotian, and hell, I'll add that into my video. Nothing wrong with that. But in general, I'm trying now to stay away from doing that. So, yeah. Anyone remember when we had Viagra on our bench for like 4 years? Whose idea was that? Well, I know Guy Lafleur was a spokesman for Viagra, so maybe it had something to do with it. Brian Farnham, born in 1961. I'm 63, so you're 2 years older than me. Hey, no problem, John. Yeah, I don't watch your fucking videos, man. Are you kidding? No, I do. You're one of the guys I watch regularly. But again, I don't watch every video that you do, and I'm quite sure you don't watch every video of mine because, who has time anyway for that, number one? But yeah, you're amongst the 3 or 4 that I watch regularly. Jeff, I don't even see them on the NBA jerseys. Apparently, they've done a really good job about that, from what I understand. I don't watch basketball, so I haven't seen. And when they sell jerseys, the ads won't be on them. That is obvious. Who's going to want to buy the jersey with the ads on it? Which will make the ones with ads hard to get for collectors. Oh, you can, like if it's a game-worn jersey, you'll be able to get with the ads. Other than that, it won't. So only game-worn jerseys will have them. Mikhail, yeah, you want to be my publicist? I was born in 63. Yeah, I'm 58. I'm going to be 58 next month. In just over 2 weeks now. No, it's been a long time. No one said I look younger than I am. Usually I get older than I am. Scotian Canadian. Okay, Jeff is saying talking Habs. Scotian Canadian, hot take hockey, hands down hockey. I watched some of hands down hockey too. The hockey guy in that order for me. Yeah, for me, it's probably the hockey guy still first. And then between John and Scotian, I don't usually miss too much of either one of them. And then hands down hockey would be after that. And then, I'll watch everybody else, one here, one there, depending on subject. But that's it. I don't tend to watch more than that. So, I only have so much time as well, right? And I can't spend it all watching everybody else because I got to make videos. So that's another reason why I watch a lot less than I used to. So, yeah, good point, Shane. They are balanced pretty well, top to bottom. No, I'm not 63. I was born in 63. Oh yeah, I did say it, but I meant I was born in. He was born in 61. I was born in 63. That's what I meant. I watch Off the Wall Hockey and Twisted Wrister as well. I don't. And Off the Wall Hockey, one time I watched his, and he did I think it was the season preview. Maybe before the return to play, he did the preview for the Habs, and I thought, man, this guy got so many things wrong. And I don't mean that his opinions were no good. He literally got things so wrong that I said, no, I haven't watched another one of his. So that's the reason why. So maybe one day I'll check him out again. I know he's young and all that, so it just wasn't for me, so I didn't watch anymore. Shamir watches Hockey Guy. Oh, Lego Rocks. I will watch Lego. I haven't watched Gravitate in a while, but I watch Gravitate every now and then. Lego Rocks I watch every now and then. Not as much as the other one, but I watch Lego Rocks probably more than average, definitely. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I just watched the Lego Rocks before the live stream. The Hockey Guy and Lego Rocks was somebody who actually was a subscriber of mine when I think also before I hit 100 subscribers. Lego Rocks gave me a lot of encouragement. He was after Louis, probably the second, Scotty might have been the second one, and then Lego Rocks was the third one that gave me some encouragement and some good words and all that kind of stuff. So the Hockey Guy reminds me of being in grade school too much. Hard to watch him. He's like a substitute teacher. He's not for everybody. That's fine. And by the way, if Scotty's watching, Scotty does too many. He does so many of the hockey card videos. So I don't watch Scotty as much as I used to. I used to always watch every Scotty 2 hockey video. But I'm not into the hockey cards. So, but Scotty's another one. I watch his videos. Scott's also been a long-time subscriber. And one of my first, I would have to say the first friend I made on here that was another creator was Scotty. Valhalla Sports Talk is awesome too. I don't watch him. Baseball's boring. Nothing beats hockey in terms of skill, speed, and physicality. Baseball can be boring, but baseball is also, I like baseball. But once the Expos left, and the way they left, I stopped watching baseball. But I used to like baseball a lot, actually. Patrick watches me and Scotian only, pretty much. Well, you should check out John at Hot Take Hockey. And it's not just because he's in the room. John's a really good channel. Like, you're going to like, he's got a lot of variety on stuff that he does. And I just think it's fun, especially if you're a young guy. John's really fun, even if you're not a young guy, because I'm not a young guy and I enjoy watching John. So, but yeah, I would add John into that. And you already got Scotian, and definitely check out Scotty. And there's a few guys in here that are doing. It's hard to say. 2020. I watched The Hockey Guy, me, and Lego Rocks, and more. Yeah, there's a lot of good hockey YouTubers. A lot of good hockey YouTubers. And if you want to discover some new ones, check out Hands Down Hockey, his series of hockey YouTubers. And, you get to see everybody, and you might see somebody that you say, oh, I like that guy. And, yeah, there's a lot of good hockey YouTubers. And the thing about, for me anyway, I don't know if everybody's the same. But for me, and I think John's the same, I don't consider any of them like it's competition, but I don't consider them competitors in that typical way of people might think of it. And again, John, no, I'm not a legend. I'm far from that. But we're colleagues more than because there's so many subscribers out there. There's so many views to be had. There's so I think it's a really good community, the hockey YouTuber community. I think so. They've been very open-armed to me, that's for sure. Hot Take Hockey is the best non-Habs channel. Yeah, Hot Take Hockey. Well, listen, I'm going to rate him right there with the Hockey Guy. Definitely. And I got to tell you, from the first time I saw John to today's John, wow, like I noticed in this offseason to when we started up again was like, wow, John's gotten even that much better. So, yeah, because John's only 20. He's only 21. He's gonna be amazing, and you're gonna see him out there and mainstream for sure. He's only 21, John. It's crazy. Yeah, nice pass. I'm not watching it all at this point. I'm gonna have fun doing the review. Hey, listen, top 5, John. Top 5 is good. Top 5. I'm happy to be in anybody's top 5. So what's this? A penalty? Somebody got a penalty. Montreal penalty. Legends in the chat tonight. Yeah, you guys in here. It's not often you get two legends like John and I, and you can sit here and talk to. I mean, geez. And if I ever get ahead like that, and I say that in a serious way, someone just come over and hit me in the head with something just to, make it fit back in my hat. I joke about it, but I'll never ever believe in that. I'm just a regular guy like anybody else. And John, you are the true legend because I don't know too many people who freaking live stream 24 hours straight. So you're the legend, not me. I would never be able to do that. Not without a particular white powder, which I'm not going to do anymore, probably in my lifetime. I don't think I could do a 24-hour. Score! All right, Toffoli gets his first goal at home. 4-0. Tyler Toffoli. He's doing amazing. That's 6th goal for Tyler Toffoli. What a start to the season. Toffoli with an odd goal. Why was that an odd goal? Went in the net. Break. Oh, that saucer. No, that pass by Suzuki. Right through his legs. It's an odd pass for a breakaway. Let's put it that way. Was that a shorty? Oh, that was a short-handed goal. That's true. That was a shorty. Way to go, Montreal. Special teams are killing it tonight. Special teams killing it. Sorry for all the smoke in my face. That 24-hour stream got my daughter hooked on Among Us. That's right. You were telling me that. Coffee and some beers got me through. I don't drink coffee, so that's not going to help me. And the energy drinks kind of stop working after a while, you know? They only go so far. Yeah, I want to see the replay here. They got another penalty? Oh, that nullified their chat. Of course, it's Lucic. Lucic loses his head when he's mad. Ah, damn. Sorry about that, John. That sucks. But at least Montreal didn't do it to you. Doesn't look like they are going to, that's for sure. Power play goal, Suzuki. Oh, here, yeah. Well, I'd love that. Lucic, go to the 2 minutes, go to the box, feel shame. Great movie, slap shot. Great movie. He fumbled with the puck, then took an off-balance shot, beating the goalie. Oh, in that way, okay. Yeah, I have a feeling it might have been a mistake putting Riddick in here. Lucic, pure garbage. I don't like Lucic. Was it a weak call? I didn't see the call, so. How long left in this? Only 5.9 seconds in the second. So they start period 2-3, 4-on-4, and then they get a power play. So that's going to be good. It's got to be weak if Habs fans are saying ouch. True. I did not see it, though. So I can't judge it. Who's at a point per game? Somebody else get a... I think we're 3 players on the Habs that were at a point per game. Toffoli was already over a point per game, so that wasn't a problem. Petrie was over. There was somebody else who had 6 points. I don't remember now. Somebody else had 6 points in the 6 games. Toffoli 11 life in Montreal. I think so. He says there so far he is, and you know what? With the, I think this is going to be Toffoli's career year up to this point. I think he's going to have best numbers of his career. Now, I guess prorated, right? Because we're in a shorter season, but he's going to have his most offensive season. It's already looking like it. Gave Petrie a one-handed shove. Who did that? Lucic, okay. Suzuki power play goal would be nice, but we got to wait for the start up again. Tatar, Drouin, Suzuki, points per... They all have. That's right. Tatar was the other one. You're right. Man, Rick Habs are an elite team this year. They're not slowing down. Still early. Don't get too high on them yet because it's still early. But, yeah, it's looking like if they can just keep this up, yeah, they're an elite team. Every game that this keeps going, yeah, we're going to be... an elite team. I think they're going to be. How long was I calling Habs to get to Foley? Well, I know you definitely been talking about. You were talking about it before they did it for a while. Yeah. So Jeff Toffoli is one of Jeff's favorite players. The Crown Royal is flowing tonight. Yeah, I'm not drinking tonight. Howdy, Canadian Elite. Toffoli breaks 50. I'm not going to go that far because, I mean, that's a lot in a 56-game schedule. But if you mean that he breaks 50 prorated, yeah, I think he hits his most, whatever his highest numbers are, he breaks it. I can see him getting, maybe he'll hit 50 even in this 56-game season. Yeah, we're in a dead zone right now. Let me talk about something. Let's see if anybody's knocked out of the galley. 4-3. You know, I don't think anybody's got a shutout, But gotta tell you, I think. Oh, somebody is knocked out. That's true because we had a 3-1. Elio, sorry, no, 4-1. No, we had a 3-1. I'm sure of it. Let me get updated on the guess the score contest. Hang on. I thought there was a 3-1. No. Boy, my memory ain't good. Short-term memory loss. No, okay. I must have read it wrong. I thought Elio had 3-1. No, it's 4-1. So there's no 4-0 for Gallagher guess. So if it stays like this, nobody wins because nobody's got a shutout that had Galley. So that's where to stand right now. There we go. Turn that off so I don't get nailed for that. Who do I think has been underperforming for the Habs so far? Ooh, God. I haven't really thought about that. Not too many. Geez. Byron, maybe? Maybe Byron. But he'll get going. Bob had Galley, Habs 3. Oh, maybe that's so. Let me check. Bob says he's out. I knew somebody. It was you. I guess it was 3-2, not 3-1. I thought so. Bob, sorry, Bob. So we got one down in the guest score contest, and what did I say? 7. So there's still 6 guys left in it. We'll see what happens. Randy, hey Rick, Habs looking dominant. Just hoping Kachuk doesn't do anything stupid for the rest of the game. Seems like Montreal's got his number so far. But yeah, I think in the third period, Calgary can be known to do some stupid stuff. So maybe we'll see some penalties and probably some more scoring. Bo Brown just made it. I was at my son's hockey practice. 1 period to go, Bo. You got a period left. So, yeah, you made it. No problem. I hope everyone in the stream enjoys the guessing game for the sheer joy of playing. Yeah, I think that's – listen, the prize isn't going to be anything that, well, I won the prize. I can retire. It's nothing like that. So, yeah, you got to enjoy it for the sheer joy of playing. Where was I? Do you remember the fans keep on saying, spend the money? Now he did, yes. He was waiting for the right time. And no prize because I can't buy anything right now. And it looks like they're going to extend the lockdown and so which means this is going to go past February 8th. Which, I don't get why we can't buy certain things. I can't go buy, let's say something happened to you, you have one pair of boots and the sole comes off. Can't go buy a new pair of boots. So I don't know how that's not essential, but yeah, there's things we can't buy. Shame no crowd there for them. Yeah, it is a shame, but listen, it's better at least they're playing. Just it's a knockwood that they don't run into any of the teams getting COVID in this division. So far, so good. Hey, Ray, no problem. No sorry on me. I feel sorry for you. But, you can always enter in the preview. So I don't know if that helps, but I will get it. If you enter in from the preview in the comment section, I go through all those before the game. Sending them to get graded by PSA, you're looking at 6+. Hang on 1 second. Wait a sec. I was really scrolled. 6+ months for a return. Sending them to get graded by PSA. You're looking at 6 months. I don't know what that. I'm not sure what you mean. Yes, in 2020 it is 4-0 Habs. Calgary won't do anything stupid. Our team is way tougher and would whoop their ass. They'll do something stupid. With Lucic and Kachuk, yeah, they'll lose their temper and they can't help themselves. Comment about Rutherford stepping down in Pittsburgh. What I heard was he was trying to trade Chris Letang, and the ownership didn't want him doing that, and they kind of made him step down. That's what I heard today. Word, it's fine because they will keep going up. 2 apples for KK. Does he have 2 assists already? I didn't notice. Ray, good. Like with that, Habs are winning the game so far. Corey Rashad, thank you so much. Corey took a super sticker. Thanks for the $2, Corey. I appreciate that. All donations are appreciated. And I'm going to mark Corey down. Let me find my paper now. I always have it with me. There it is. So Corey's going to get entered into the contest to win a hat somewhat similar to this. I'm going to buy a Habs hat for the next contest. Corey, thank you so much. Some Corey hype in the room. Thank you, buddy. Corey Rashad. Did I have you already? No, that's your first entry. Awesome. So anybody who does a donation or take a membership, and you will get entered into the contest to win the prize, which will be a hat. I'm getting worried about the Habs, that the Habs are going to have it easy this year and get killed in the playoffs. So that was the hockey guy was talking about that before the season started, that this division is going to be like, how do you judge the team that comes out of this division? Are they going to be good enough? Are they going to be, maybe the weak team? So listen, it is what it is. Let them come out of the division first, and then we'll worry about that then. So far, if Habs play just as good as now all season, you think they are just as good as 93 team, or this team now will be better? It's hard to tell because the 93 team played the whole league, where we're not going to this season, so it's going to be hard to judge that, in my opinion. I'm in stay-at-home until February 11. Yeah, well, we were till the 8th, but it looks like it's going to go longer. And if you're in Ontario, I think that's what you mean. That could go longer too, so don't be surprised. Different to see the Habs score so much and not depend on Price to stand on his head. Yes, it's a nice thing. I'm sure Price likes it too. Oh, boy. How many? Oh, my God. Did I ever miss a lot of comments? That's 5 shorthanded goals. And so far, also the Canadiens lead. It's true. It's their 5th shorthanded goal. And they lead the league in that category. Damn Habs kicking ass. Again. I'm going to scroll a little bit down. I might miss a few comments. Just retype them because I'm like really, wow, I can't believe how many comments I'm behind. Toffoli leading the league in goals again. Is he? He just fell out 1 goal? Wow. If there was one player you could add to this team, who would it be? Wow. Connor McDavid? I don't know. Shop local. Oh, wait. Shop Amazon if you want anything. Yes. That's how it is. Everything got to be online for those things that are not allowing you to buy. So basically, if you need boots, you got to buy them online, which boots is not, I don't really want to buy boots online. So these rules are getting way out of hand. Seems like Josh Anderson slowed down a bit on the physicality. He was getting too over exuberant about that and just banging into everything. And he was going to get hurt. So good thing that he slowed down. No, he spoke out that the Penguins was not going to be giving him a contract next season. I don't know what's the truth. Maybe that is it. I'm just saying what I had heard. So it's possible either way, or maybe one's an excuse for the other. They don't want to really say what happened. I don't know. Prefer Anderson not hit things and injure his shoulder. Just keep batting in goals. Yeah, definitely. Josh Anderson doesn't need to be physical. I'm going to send you a prize for a giveaway for sure. Awesome. Anybody want to send something for a giveaway like that? Let me know. Like I said, through the email, and we'll get that, because that's fine too. If you guys want to send in something and say, hey, give that away, that'll definitely do that. 36-9-11 for the season. That's Andrew's prediction for Montreal. I like that prediction. Thank you for Dono hype. Corey hype. Thank you for entertaining me while I'm bored at work. Awesome. Anytime. Toffoli is on fire. I hope it lasts. They'd have to win a cup to beat the 93 team for sure. Yeah, they're gonna have to win a cup. I hope they do in the next few years. 3 years. Their window is about 3 years now with this team right now. Quite a game so far. Veterans like Galley and Weber scoring, and then newcomers Anderson and Toffoli adding, and I scrolled. Let me find it. Adding to the score. The Northwest Territories had pretty harsh restrictions from the start, but it paid off somewhat, in my opinion. It's starting to sort of pay off here, but still too many hospital cases in the hospital. And I mean, I don't know. That commercial, it's funny. That commercial, this girl, I don't know if you're seeing the same commercial as me. She's got this wagon. I got the same thing, different color, but basically the same thing. Love it. Love my wagon. I don't drive anymore, so. Laylee has her first game in over a month tomorrow night, down to 11 cases today in the province. Yeah, I saw there was one new case and 11 active cases down there for you, Jeff. I saw that today. Awesome. Tell Laylee can break a leg, as they say. Yeah, break a leg. That's what you say for luck. Just glad to see the Habs playing so good. Me too. Always good for that. The roof would have been blown off tonight if fans were there. I think so, yeah. Don't know, super sticker. Love them super stickers. Oh, boy. I scrolled again and I missed a whole bunch of stuff. No, then I scrolled back too much. Phone's going to die, so I'll see you Saturday. Yeah, see you Saturday, Corey. Thanks again, eh? Appreciate it. Goldie Girl, what province are you in? Oh, he is in Nova Scotia. Oh, he wrote it there. And chat, ho, Habs, go. Go, Habs. And chat, go, Habs, go. Typo, ho, Habs, go. I'm sure there's some ho, Habs. Nice. I was born in Sydney. I'm out in Victoria now. 3-year window, could not agree more. Yeah, I think it's about with the team right now as it is. If they don't win this year, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd love them to win, but I'm not holding them to it. That girl is here in Ottawa by the looks of it. Oh, you can tell that? Okay, cool. I don't know Ottawa that intimately to tell by a commercial like that. If it was Montreal, it'd be a different story, but I know Ottawa okay, but not like that. But Shamir lives in Ottawa. Yeah, I didn't have the audio on either. Why the Flames don't play? They're not playing very well tonight. Montreal's definitely playing way better than Calgary is. Why? Because Montreal's a better team. Don't ask me to read your name. I know that's Arabic. I don't know what from where. I can't read that. Thanks for coming into the room. I love to know, but I want to yell when he tries to be offensive. Just keep it simple, stupid. He gets his points. We are allowed in. Where are we? We are allowed in to watch the game, so I'm going to hang out at Walmart. Yeah, you're not even. They're not even allowed to stream it anymore down there. What do I think the final score will be? I called it 5-3. I don't know at this point. Could still be. I doubt they scored 3 though now. Calgary 6-1. Canadian Elite says. Hey Brian, thank you for upgrading. I appreciate that. Thank you, Brian. He upgraded to top 6 forward, and we're going to give him another entry in for that one. Brian, you got 2 now. Plus, no, there isn't a new one yet for the memberships, but because you upgraded, you're going to get another one in there. What brand do I smoke? I prefer Jog Players. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I was smoking the oh God, I don't want to say the Indian cigarettes anymore. The native cigarettes. Sorry, that's offensive. I know. I was smoking natives. Third period underway. Brian Hype. Yes, sorry about that. Brian Hype. It's Arabic. It means Khaled. Awesome. I don't know what that means, though. I don't. Sorry, my nose. Got another cat hair in my nose. Roger, no problem. Are the Habs using the same lines tonight? Yes, they haven't changed lines. That was just a rule in Halifax. We are allowed to stream. But they were streaming the games from the. I thought they're not allowed stream. They weren't streaming them anymore. They banned the streaming of the games from the arenas. Oh, I was gonna say, is this a power play? Yeah, of course it's a power play. Oh, goalie helmet off. Whistle. Peter Charnish. I thought the game would be. So did I. A little bit, yeah. Steven thinks it'll be 7-1. There's got a shot for that. I thought the game would be. I read that. There's 2 power play goals kill the Flames. It sure did. That's the beauty of having a good power play. You know, if you don't have a power play, you take away that possibility, right? Where power play goals can really, kill the other team. And Montreal's road power play was great last year. Home, not so much. Started off on the road with a good power play, and they're continuing it at home so far. And that's what we want to see. It was just a stupid rule in the city's hockey association. Doesn't affect the rest of us. That I saw this on Twitter that they had banned the Halifax government. Oh, maybe it's just Halifax area then. Maybe it's because Calgary backup is in net. That might have something to do with it. But Markstrom had played 5 games, the first 5 games of the season. So Riddick was due for a game. What happened here? Why is Romanov's helmet off? Let me see this here. Is he getting a penalty? What's the penalty for? Yeah, Jordan, you're right. They had to show up eventually. How was that? What was the penalty? I didn't see what the call was. Boarding? How was that? Wasn't boarding. Playing without his helmet. Oh yeah, that's a penalty. Yeah, that's a penalty now. So yeah, it's unfortunate. That's a penalty. So nothing you can do about it. It's legit. So you can say whatever you want, but that's a legit penalty. Yeah, but he initiated contact, or there was contact in that. Oh no! Wait a second. The contact knocked the helmet off. Maybe it was a dumb penalty. I'd have to see it again. They better be thinking offensively. They got to start scoring or they're out of this game. 16 minutes left. It's still 4-0 Montreal, 20-16 in shots. There was some contact there. I thought a helmet came off there, but no. And nobody say the word. Nobody say the word. Nobody. Are you going to get timed out? Send the link if I want to watch. Well, yeah. Well, you can do that. I might, depending what I'm doing, but that sounds interesting. 2-on-1. Deflected off the stick. Over the boards. Did he continue to play, though, without the helmet? Did they show it? I didn't see. Refs working for Vegas. NHL dumb rules. You can fight. You can hit guys in the head, but God forbid you take a couple strides without a helmet. Yeah, I know. Hey, Top Shelf, how's it going? I'm not timing you out. Don't worry. 5 shorthanded goals. Just don't say the word. There's a word you can't say because not at this point. 5 shorthanded goals is a glaring stat. That's huge. So early in the season, 5 shorties. It's crazy. He made a move to go towards his own zone instead of going straight off. That'll do it. That's all it takes. It doesn't take much. They're cracking down on that because of head hits and head injuries. So you got to, when you lose the helmet, if you can't pick it up right away and put it on your head, you got to go straight to the bench. That's the rule. Awesome. They got it out. Under 15 left. It's been a backbreaker in some of these wins. The shorthanded goal. Yeah. A shorthanded goal can be a backbreaker, especially if it's timed right. The NHL cares so much about player safety. Just ask Armia. Yes, this is true. It is a bit of a it's like a catch-22, or it's not. It's that's not one. It's there's a word I'm looking for. I'm not thinking of it. Hypocritical. A bit hypocritical. Well, if Calgary keeps playing in their own zone only, they're not going to get a goal. That's for sure. Good pass off the backboards. Remember, I'm about a minute. I don't know how far behind I am of you guys. Total hypocrisy, Jeff. Talking out of both sides of their mouths. It's kind of what they're doing, right? They're talking like they care about player safety, and then that obvious hit on Armia. No suspension. That's it. Keep it in the zone. Keep it in the zone. Don't let them out of their zone. $12:30 here. What? Oh, I'm at 12:53 right now. So yeah, I'm about 30 seconds behind you guys. which isn't bad. I've been over a minute behind you guys at some games. So come on, guys. Don't give him an inch. Don't give him another. Don't give him even a chance to get one. Fired along the boards and out. They cleared out themselves. I'm so glad we never got Johnny Hockey, but it's, Johnny Hockey's a good hockey player, but another small guy, and that's not really what we needed anyway. Rick, what's your favorite fast food joint? Ooh. Whatever I'm craving at the moment. I don't eat a lot of fast food anymore, so I don't know that I have one. Favorite fast food joint. It changes depending on what my mood is. I don't really have a favorite one. When do I think Armia can come back? I don't know exactly, but he's skating on his own now, so that's a good sign. I would think soon. Am I a minute behind? Right now I got 11:36. MB was talking about bringing up Caulfield when the NCAA season is done. Thoughts? Yeah, well, I've talked about it a little bit too. I think I just don't know where they're going to play him. It'll depend on injuries and stuff. He might play in the AHL, but yeah, he's going to sign his pro contract, his ELC. Money might be an issue. MB did say money might be an issue if that happens, and they're not sure what they're going to be able to do. But yeah. NHL player safety is the same as all social justice warriors out there. Trade Caulfield, that's what Jeff says. They're not going to. $10:30 left. Shots, there have not been a lot of shots because it's 21-17. It's like only one shot for Montreal in this period so far. So it's been pretty kind of boring third period. But you know what? Boring's good when you're up 4-0. So I won't really complain, right? Caulfield's not getting traded. Right. If you're going to trade him, yeah, get him playing. I mean, like when his stock is up. Although he's probably his stock is up, I guess, now. He's doing really good in the NCAA. So this third period is boring. I don't think the game was so much, but the third period here is boring. But, I mean, Montreal is obvious. They're shutting them down. They're not. I mean, Calgary's not mounting any kind of an offense, really. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad it's a boring third period, and we're up, and it's not boring, and we're trying to catch up. Yeah, it's pretty dominant. I mean, it's somewhat. A shot like Caulfield is rare. Any doubts come from size, but look at Johnny Gaudreau. There's a lot of small good players. Yeah. The game is super boring. Yeah, the game is over pretty much, unless listen. If Calgary can manage to get a goal like soon, though, there's 10 minutes left. They got to get a goal really soon if they're going to mount an offense. Otherwise, this game is over. And even if they do get a goal, I mean, I don't think they come back from 4. Are they playing the trap? Because, I mean, that's what you got to do. You shut them down. Just shut them down. Don't give them the opportunity. Yeah, it makes the game boring, which is what we're seeing. And we're going to win. Oh, I thought Galley put that through his legs. They're showing the replay on the Galley Goal. It wasn't through his legs. Wow. Jeff, well known you're not a fan of Caulfield. If we have a top scoring rookie worthy of Calder consideration, why trade? Yeah. Not as controlling of the play as Johnny Gaudreau. Caulfield fades in games I've seen. If he can score 35 goals, that's fine. Oh, fight. Matt Tkachuk. Oh, yes. Beat him up. That's it. They don't. That's almost pretty much. They're not coming back, Calgary. Sherratt put an end to that. He's not going to lift his team, and that's just not happening. If he was a Leaf or Bruin, everyone would think the same as me. Maybe. Yeah, it's possible. Caulfield won't be able to play like Patty Kane, who I see as a similar build. But we won't know till he gets here. Sherratt just leveled him. He levels him. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. That's where he catches him on the side of the head, and Tkachuk loses his footing and goes down. And that just ends the game almost. Keep those helmets on, boys. That they have to as well in a fight. Once the helmet comes off, the refs get in between and pull them apart for sure. But they have to keep their helmets on too. They're not allowed taking them off. All right, what do we got left in time? 9:41 left. Oh, why is it that they got a power play? What did Sherratt do to get the 2 minutes? How does that make sense? What was the penalty for? High sticking. Oh, okay. I guess deserved, or I didn't see it, so was it at least deserved? Evan's out there. Claude loves this kid. He sure does. What's not to love? The kid's playing fantastic. He's got size. He's got speed. Yeah. Besides, he's fourth line. He should be out there killing penalties. Come on, guys. Kill this off. I don't like the visor rule for the fighting rule. Visors break hand. I know. I don't get why you got to keep that on. I guess they want to discourage the fighting, right? No, they got to have the visors in general, but not for fighting. They should let them take the helmets off. Time to get another shorty. I'd love that. Ooh, dangerous there. Haven't seen anything from Caulfield that makes me think he will score 30 in the NHL. For him to be tolerable for what he lacks in every other, where is your comment? Oh, in every other part of the game, he has to score 30 or more. I don't see why he can't. No goons. Edmondson and Sherratt can handle it. That's great. Love to see Little Rat Tkachuk get beat up. Me too. He's dirty and mouthy. Deserves a beating once in a while. Every game. Oh, what was that? Yeah, good. He's in the penalty box for that? No. New invention, goon helmet, visor lock that you can tilt above your head. That way you can fight fairly. I still think that you catch your hand on that. I don't know. Good idea though, but a quick breakaway visor. So instead of tossing your helmet, you're able to grab the visor and take it off. That's something that would work. Still though, you get plenty of guys cracking their knuckles on the helmet. That hurts. Yeah, there you go, Jordan. Now make it happen, Jordan. You make a lot of money. Real fighters would take gloves, helmet, and elbow pads off. Back in the day, you were allowed. You're not allowed taking your helmet off now. It's a way of them discouraging the fighting. So that power play's over, or the penalty is whatever you want to call it. 7:25 left. Calgary got, I guess, 2 shots on that power play because it's 21-19 in shots now. But the main stat is 4-0 Montreal. That's what matters right here, right now. But yeah, they changed the helmet, that thing. You're not allowed. You can drop the gloves, but you can't drop the helmet. Montreal needs 1 more goal for the 5 average. I don't care about the 5 average. Listen, 4 goals a game is enough as well. Just don't give up one. Just don't let them back in. Like 7:25. It's been done. I don't give them back at all. Don't let them back in at all. Don't let them think they can get back in. Don't give them any encouragement. Yeah. So I don't care if they play a little trap here. And yeah, I'm fine for that. This Oilers fans loves the score. Oh yeah, that's true. You went right. It's the 2 Albertan teams. Yeah, well, that's cool. We love it too, man. Hell, Gordie Howe never even wore a helmet. Nope. It's the goals against average. Yeah, yeah, right. There's another reason why. Let's see that goals against average for Price even that much better. So no, I don't care if they don't go for another goal because you know what? Just by going for another goal, that could leave you open to giving one up. So I'd rather they don't. Well, they were supposed to grandfather in players that played before the rule, let them have no visor, but the refs were too dumb to keep track of those players and started handing out penalties. I still think it's better. Look, it's better for the players to be wearing the visors. Safer, less eye injuries. Oh. So where are we at now? Why they got that freaking ad up there? They even got up in shots. So 6:45 left, 21-21 in shots. So they're tied up shots wise. That's it. Just hang on to the puck. Kill time. Kill time, boys. Makes sense they don't want to get KO'd and hitting your head on the ice. That's another thing, right? Because fighting makes money, but unconscious players are bad, and you don't get them from a punch in the face when money is involved. No, that's a good point, Jeff. Hey, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. What are we, 46? Well, if you're in the room, you haven't given a thumbs up. If you're enjoying yourself, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. See if we can get that up to 60, 65 thumbs up. That would be great. And if you're new to the room and you haven't yet, please subscribe. Also ring the notifications bell. That'll get you notified whenever there's a new video or live stream happening. Personally, Patrick would eliminate the fighting, but I love a good scrap, obviously. I don't think you can completely eliminate fighting. You need it as a pressure reliever sometimes. You need it sometimes, but you want to discourage it. Fighting can protect players too. And that's true. I mean, you have to have that threat in there. But I think it needs to be discouraged, but not completely taken away. Right. If we don't have fighting refs or rulers of the dirty hits, that's what they say. Fighting eliminates stick work. And that's true, too. You need it as a pressure reliever at times. Because it's a lot better than someone taking a stick to somebody or doing something else stupid, you know? If the NHL wants to take them seriously with the rules, then ban fighting. Yeah, I don't know that banning fighting is going to be a good thing. Honestly, I don't think banning fighting is a good thing. Oh, I got to send a text. Sorry. I just had to send a text. And it won't send. There we go. If the NHL won, okay, yeah. I hit a kid in the face with my stick once. It felt great. Yeah, not really. Come on. Not your finest hour, exactly. Fighting is there so Marchand doesn't run wild. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's, I think it needs to be there. Just they need to discourage it. But there has to be sometimes going to be fights. If they enforce the rules, then no need for fights. But they are so inconsistent, it's a joke. I still think you do need to have it available, but it would help if they would enforce the rules properly. Yes. I mean, but that would be that's too much to ask for, Jeff. Come on. Refs can't see everyone. Why can't players police the game? It's consent fights. It's not sure what you mean there. Tampa loses in OT to the Canes. Okay. Fights make money. That's the bottom line. I don't know so much. I mean, you don't see that much fighting anymore. So I don't know if that's so much the truth anymore. Got to admit, though, in the 80s and the 90s, yes, fighting was not. I don't know that encouraged, but it definitely wasn't discouraged at all. Fight stop dirty hits on star players. I think you have to have that there for. Yeah, I think you need it in the game. But I just think you got to discourage it, but it's got to be there and available. 5:50 left. So 4-0. You think they pull the goalie for the extra attacker? I don't think so. So I don't think we're going to get an empty net goal like that. What do you guys think? They don't with 4-0. They don't pull the goalie. I don't think I've ever seen that with 4-0. Oh boy, this one's getting a little chippy. Biggest baby in the league? I don't know if it's Matthew Tkachuk. I want to go with Matthews as well. Yeah, Jordan, you're right. I mean, no hitting. Yeah, they're going to take hitting out of the game. You know, if you're going to have hitting, you got to have a little bit of fighting. It's going to you got to. It relieves that pressure. Otherwise, someone going to get hurt real bad. Someone going to get a hurting. Russell. Can't wait to play Boston next with Habs upgrade. Yeah, no, we got to wait a year. Well, maybe in the playoffs. You never know. I would take a less physical product. Yes and no. The hitting I like. I don't mind if I never see another fight. I wouldn't mind, but I think it has to still be there. Can we talk about the game? Which game is that? Every goal counts. Every goal counts. Tell me when has a fight stopped? Has stopped it. Dirty hits happen every night. Fights happen. It's a chicken or the egg. But if you don't have that ability to maybe, fight somebody, maybe things go in a different direction and things get worse. I don't know. That's how I look at it. Now it's 4-4. It's not 4-4. Saturday versus Vancouver, the Myers fight settled in front net dirty scraps. I think so. That could have been a really ugly game if they didn't have that fight. It could have been an ugly game. Is Edmonton going to drop them here? I don't think so with this little time left. Depends on what. I mean, look, is Calgary really like what's the benefit at this amount of time left in the game? They're down 4-0. What's the benefit of that dirty play and the fights and all that? Is it going to make them win the game? I don't think so. So I guess it's it's for the next game they're doing that, but I don't get it. Take the loss. Take your loss and cut your losses and run, as they say, and live to fight another game. It's a good question, Jordan. I don't see how refs can prevent dirty hits. Even if they call everything, dirty hits are going to happen. Only to prove they run the division, I guess, but look like Eddie was eyeing Lucic. Yeah, I don't think at this point. You never know, maybe, because, I mean, there's another game, right? How the hell did that not go in? Wow. Don't say it, anybody. Don't say the word. I'm getting better. I'm learning. I've been the one that screwed it up. And we're not saying it tonight. I thought that was in. Let's see it here. Wow. Who was that? Goalie's best friend. He's going to shake his head for a while. That one's going to bug him tonight. Although the game it's not like it's a close game, but. Come on, guys. Let's close this out. Come on. Just over 2 minutes left. Hey, Drew, no problem. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Nestorov, first flight back to KHL. Come on, let's see them. Don't jinx them. Let's go. 140 left. There you go. Well, it's not because any of us blew it that way. So we're going to have a winner. We're going to have another winner. Wow, Elio's going to win. Third winner of the season. This is what a difference from last year. Although it could change who's winning. If there's another goal, there's somebody else to get that. So no chance for Price on that. Oh, well, at least it wasn't one of us. Are they challenging this? Hold the prize. We have a controversy. Wow. How is it offside here? How am I? I'm not seeing it. Wow. You never know, right? What could happen? It's going to be a tough call to make. Well, stop talking about it now. Fucking idiots. They're going to blow it here. They're talking about it left and right if the call comes. Oh, shit. That's offside. I see it now. Now I get I get where the calls from. Oh, okay, fingers crossed, guys. Not a good goal. Oh well. Well, Elio, if you're still watching, you're happy. There's still time. I mean, the power play. Then maybe they get another one. Be a hell of a change, eh? From what we thought was going to happen. Well, Come on, 35 seconds. Oh, shit, that changes it. We're going to have 2 winners tonight. Brad wins. Brad Purcell. We got a Brad Purcell. Hang on. I know there's another 4-2. And Jonathan Gauthier. Wow. Just double check to make sure I didn't miss one. Nope. There were 2, 4, 3 guesses. 2, 4-2. Well, congratulations to Jonathan Gauthier and Brad Purcell. Brad, you got it. And Jonathan, you both are in here. Okay, you both got it. Listen, there's no prize right now. I can't buy anything right now. So we're on hold, but you guys are the winners this week. This game, whatever. Wow. That's 3 times this year. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you go into the... So I got you highlighted there and Jonathan there. And you go into the new file I made for the contest winners. Congratulations, boys. Wow. A little unexpected, but not really. I realized, I don't know what happened first year. It seemed like this was a much harder contest to win, and now it's like the Shamir opened the floodgates, and now it's getting easier. But hey, congratulations, guys. Although I have to admit, I thought that was offside. Lucic testing Habs. Oh, I'm not seeing what's going on there. Habs win. That's the main thing. Yeah, it was a surprise, though, that from that 4-0 for it to end up 4-2. Like, that's just, I don't know, that's a shock almost. So, really good game. Elio, you were very close, Elio. Very close. Sorry. I had you as the winner, but then they put in a goal last second. So, very good guess, though. Very close. And, yeah. So, congrats to Jonathan Gauthier and, oh, God, it's gone out of my head. Who's the other one? That's how quick things go out of my head. Brad Purcell. Brad Purcell and Jonathan Gauthier are the winners. And that was a good game. And we're back at it Saturday. Saturday, another same thing, 6:30. I think I'll be on 6:35 on Saturday. And we're going to do this again. And Troy, you got this. Yeah, a few people got the score right, but nobody got, only Jonathan and Brad got the both aspects of it. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know who the 3. I gotta look at the game in the breakdown of the highlights, and yeah, go over everything and try to put this the review together tomorrow. Gonna be tough. There you go. So that's it. So oh, Habs Guru, thank you so much. Right at the end, thank you. Habs Guru hype in the room. And yeah, what a game it was. Habs win. Another Habs win. Another Habs win. Thank you, Habs Guru. Appreciate that. Let me mark you. I think you were already in here for that. Yes, I'll give you another entry for the prize for the hat. And yeah, thank you, everybody. So thanks, everybody, for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm losing my voice. And yeah, I'm going to call it a night here. Thanks to congrats to the 2 guys for the win for the Guess the Score contest. And we're going to do it all again on Saturday. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for being here, everybody. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of the night. And see you on the next video and the next live stream. And Yeah. Everybody, head over to Hot Take and do a Talking Habs raid over there. All right. So have a good night, everybody. Ciao. Peace out, y'all. See you next video. See you next live stream. Bye, everybody.